Because I assume I have the rest of them shelved by now.
You do.
Which was a massive increase in our library.
It was.
On all different kinds of subjects at this point, I'm assuming?
Anything
Looks
you
like
can
Harvey
read,
might
I
have
can
a-
read better.
What's your question?
Like we have all different kinds of subjects in the
Oh yeah, lots of subjects. All the subjects.
Good, because I need them for research later.
Okay.
But, okay, so we need to translate. We have 2 Enchanted Candles books that I need to decipher.
Okay, so you want to decipher the 2 candles books? Right now in the middle of the night?
Why not?
Okay.
He's like, yes, I don't
I
understand.
have to do it before the candles come looking for what we brought back.
Yes. Everyone hasn't stopped by yet.
Which is why I wanted to decipher the books before she gets here.
Sure, you started at that.
I will help him with my specialized.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I was still. I don't know if I've gotten
Asking
anything from the
specialized
stick.
and specialized.
Huh? Oh, you're meditating the stick. That'll take you some time. Okay.
And then whenever I'm done meditating on the stick and I haven't gathered any information,
Making sure
I'm going to go to Shepherd because I would like to get the coin. That's
Okay.
what he said he would give us the coin if we got rid of the
Hmm?
undead threat.
And he will. So you'll have him 2 coins now.
I know, but that is. Okay.
Future.
I have 2 focuses.
That part into a sword. Probably. That was like a layman job.
Want. I'll fix that later. Yeah, so you're deciphering that. Where are you doing this?
hiding in my.
In your what?
I don't have curtains anymore, do I?
Really?
I have curtains around the book area that I would put up by now
Sure.
as my study zone. Like, yes, you're in there. Like, I have curtains up on like a thing to keep everyone else out when I'm studying, while I'm researching. So we would be in there in my crappy study that I made.
Leif knows this, and he sticks his head through the window into the study. What you reading?
Leif, I am attempting to.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yes, with an alarm spell around my area while
Well, one just immediately went off.
Just
No, not necessarily at that point in time. I'm just saying if he is in there, like I
Yeah,
would, like
with an alarm spell.
I'm. It's only audible to me. It's like, damn it, Leif. Yes.
I like went to the bathroom and I'm walking by. I'm like, hey,
I'm doing research.
cool. You need nature over there.
That's okay.
Right.
Back to researching. Alarm spell is still up.
Someone passes by you.
I am on the feathered mattress next to the tree.
Okay. Passes by you as you're putting the alarm spell back up. Pokes your head in. Oh, you guys are back. Lady, glasses.
So she poked
Dark.
me through the window.
Were you guys basically the exact same thing he did? So you think it's Leaf again? It is not. It is
Damn it!
Miss Glasses.
Oh,
Yes.
hello.
Hi. Dark, how are you doing? And
It's not new ally Monry. We are doing research. Thank you.
yeah.
Reading
Yes.
books.
We are doing extensive research.
Extensive research he gets out of her
I
little,
recently
her little
got
book.
I recently got some new books on metallurgy.
You don't.
cataloging them.
This is from the outpost.
Yes, among other things.
Okay. Well, among what other things? Did you guys go further? You weren't gone that long.
I don't mean to be rude, but it has been an extensive journey since we met at the outpost. Perhaps we could meet you and fill you in with details in the morning.
No, I need details now. I'm sorry. Sure.
I worry that the details would be inaccurate due to exhaustion, so the morning would likely give a more.
I'll be finished
relevant
cataloging
account.
everything by the morning. I'll give you a better count of everything.
Of what?
Well, we found various artifacts and gold and books, and I need time to go through each of the books and catalog them, what they are. As I put them into the library, it's very exhausting, and
It is.
I just got
Sounds
done
exhausting.
fighting large amounts of
Are there
undead.
shutters on this window?
Yes.
Yes.
Like I said, it's very exhausting. We must speak in the morning. I'm gonna
You
slowly
shut them, and
Slowly try to close them.
and she'll be
Very
like,
slowly.
Not slamming.
she'll be like, I hope you remember our arrangement, Runedark. It would be very unfortunate if you forget it.
Yes, those arrangements. I don't remember. Like, out of character, I don't remember.
Oh, out of character that you tell her what you found.
Yeah, so I'll tell her in the morning once I have time to catalog all of it.
No, I'm just saying, as long as you remember.
Yeah.
It seems very threatening.
I
found a
understand,
mattress.
Evelyn, your candle, I understand candles. I understand you want to know everything. I just got done fighting a horde of undead
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of other things.
I mean, at this point, the shutter's like, you can see like
Yeah.
an eye, one glass eye.
We found a massive library full of books that
Yeah.
I attempted to catalog, along with the other things that we found there.
Interesting.
I will have a full accounting for you tomorrow. I just need time to catalog it. We quite literally just entered the door and finished unloading.
You just cataloging things?
Yes.
Roll deception.
God damn it.
She needs some nature, guys.
This is why you don't leave the door or window open.
You left it open, not me. I was just walking it over that.
I just imagined him being like, I can open it this way! Yay!
Yeah, it was open. I was just seeing what was going on. Because
Was not who opened it.
you're friendly.
God damn, I got 4.
Nature, guy.
God, fuck.
So, you realize how badly he's lying.
Well, what did you say your name was again? He mentioned I am Anne-Marie.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Evelyn,
Evelyn.
and I'm with the candles.
I have heard of the candles. Your work is greatly appreciated and respected.
Your flattery is greatly appreciated and respected.
I do not mean to be rude, but what Rundar is trying to say is that
What Rundar is trying to say is you'd like me to leave as soon as possible.
that is true. I will not lie about that. However, the meaning for it would be related to the effect the exhaustion and the stress has had on his brain. He has been overwhelmed.
I can see that. You know what, Runedark? I'm gonna help you out. I'll help you catalog. Give me a second. She disappears.
I do not need your assistance, Kendall.
She appears.
I go to the front door and try to intercept her. No, not to the door.
Keep on doing it. It's like whoops.
I just
One eye.
I have barred the window, by the way, at this point. Go away.
You intercept her. Okay,
you
you
try to intercept her before she gets to Rindar.
just the old man shuffle.
My slippers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does everyone keep sticking their head in my room?
I'm a simple old man.
Listen,
They're my
I
chambers,
understand.
damn it. They might be curtained off, but they're my chambers.
the truth of the matter is, Moondark is exceptionally grumpy, and I don't want his attitude to rub off and have a negative impact on your relationship.
That is very thoughtful of you.
And so,
I don't care. She just keeps walking.
I'm trying to.
I know. She's like, your appreciation to the emotions of your friend are greatly appreciated, and I don't share those sentiments.
it is.
Am I still meditating? Am I unable?
You are now pretty much being distracted by this because it's like a Monty Python skit.
I'm
She's
gonna walk in and be like, Evelyn, actually, I know that they need your help with, obviously, but I actually want to speak with
she fixes her glasses.
but I actually need to speak to you about something that we found. If you don't mind talking to me for a little bit over here.
Roll persuasion. Roll persuasion with
I actually
advantage.
want to talk to her about something.
Well, she's got a mission persuasion from you. So
Yeah,
roll.
give me closes.
No, she'll roll. You roll with advantage.
I
So she's
am
rolling.
shut and barred.
You roll one
Bar open.
add for the die roll.
You see me walking by.
The two of you.
Give me closes.
Natural 20.
It's shut.
All right.
I got a 6 plus.
Yeah, it's her plus, but you're rolling advantage, so 2 dice. That's
I
how.
cast magic, and I think a lot.
So she's like, I've got something I need to do here. And she looks at you. Is it that important?
I think so.
Okay. She backs off. So she'll step out, and she's scribbling away. She's looking at the time with a pocket watch.
I'm furiously writing
So-
back in my.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I don't know how to keep her off.
Guess what is friend?
Yes, Laurentia?
So I know that you were with Clyde when he
I
went to
don't know what you mean by
one of
that.
the
Tell me in bad. This guy's wrong.
ports.
She closes the book.
So what do we eat?
Yes, I thought we went over
I know,
this.
and the circumstances were around demons, as what I've heard, and Gigareth.
Yes.
I know that there was a Targaryen present.
Book down. I don't think I told you that.
I know it. I would know it from Alcina because Alcina Clyde.
Book back. How did you know that?
Alcina.
I need to talk with her. Okay, yes, there was a Targaryen there.
While we were looking through the outpost, we came across a chessboard that had Targaryen versus Gigareth on it. Can you give me any insight into that?
A chessboard and outpost 5?
Yes.
Where was this chessboard?
It was in one of the wings.
What else was there?
A piano?
So the sheet music worked.
Yes, the sheet music did work. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Shit. She goes back towards the inn.
Wait.
To your tavern.
Wait, why are you going back? No. Wait, are you not going to answer my question?
Yes, you translated things! You have like 2 pages done. You've broken the cipher with your linguistics, and you're starting to go through accounts.
Sorry.
You're seeing this from the outside. You're just kind of like, these people are...
Do I see Evelyn
Because I had wanted
running
to do
back
this.
towards-
Well, she's like casually walking, and then she like stops and turns one down and goes right back in.
Around and all the way back.
I
We
kinda-
got here, but I knew this was gonna happen.
I mean, that's kind of like a running tackle
slowed
from
it.
where you are.
I know, but
I just heard a little fire. Hey, I remember you.
She's not that friendly. She's just kind of like, you grab Evelyn.
Just like grab her arm.
Yeah, sure, go roll the hit to grab her.
I'm speed reading
Me as well.
and like
Yep,
furiously.
I'll let you know, as there will be a lot that you uncover. I'll let you know what you do when she reaches there.
Just 16.
Yeah, you grab her. She spins around and puts a dagger to your throat as you
Whoa!
grab her. Unhand me! Unhand me.
You wanted to know.
Unhand me!
I'm not grabbing her.
Okay, you let go? I mean, I can't tell if this means you're letting go
Okay,
or
I
not.
see what you're saying.
It's like
I didn't-
You grab her as she's furiously
Right,
going
so
to the tavern, and
right,
you do
so
that. And
she's
she's,
gonna stab.
no,
I-
she doesn't stab you. She puts a dagger towards your throat.
I wanted to.
She
show
pulls an
you-
Arya Stark.
I wanted to show you what we got from the outpost.
She just is like, what the fuck? And then just goes into the. into the she's like, I want to show you something. It's like, yay! I made this out of macaroni. She's like, "Ah!" And she storms inside, and she just straight up, wherever you're at, Rune Dark.
First off, it is Rune Dar. There's no Rune Dark here. Second off, what do you want? I already said I'd give you a full accounting of what we found tomorrow morning.
She immediately goes over and starts just like flipping through your books.
That is not your property.
You're in the kingdom, right? Pretty sure it's all our property.
I'm pretty sure not. I have
She finds one of the other ones. Yeah.
two. First off,
Because there are two.
I'm holding both of them.
You are? Okay. You're holding both of them as you talk to her.
I was in the middle of like researching them, yeah.
You could probably try doing invisible over them.
Like unless you have if you have illusions or something over them. Then...
It's true.
Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there.
Illusions could be useful.
Out of character, in character, Rune fucking hates them.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
No, we were dead set on speed research.
Oh yeah, speed researching. So you get quite a lot. You get movements from troops. You get the fact that Willis Targaryen is a known traitor to the crown. Actually, where that was kept was 10 years ago. A known suspect to the crown. You see that there are Willis Targaryen is a person of suspect for demonic research. Willis.
Oh.
So this is all 10 years old data, and that recently something had happened to an elven tribe, and that's where you get about stopped.
Evelyn, please. You're making a mess of the cataloging we have done. I am unsure
I'm doing
of
You.
your
work.
authorities.
One more word.
I'm doing out.
What do you mean?
Oh my
Can you just come
gosh.
out and say what you're looking for at this point?
Well,
I promise
I
you
wasn't too
everything.
sure what I was looking
I
for
promise you.
until
everything
someone
tomorrow.
mentioned a chessboard. Yeah, a full catalog. What are you doing right now?
Cataloging everything.
Including that. She points to candles, books, things that you should
Yes.
not be touching.
Why not? I have a writ that I can salvage whatever was there, and we can take it back and look through it.
So,
Yeah,
if
besides
some
magic-
fool gave you a writ to raid the Crystallis Armory, would you do that too?
It had a seal on it officially saying you could do it.
Can I see the seal that officially says you can look at our books?
Well, the one from Jacob, or anything that was located.
Jacob, the owner of an outpost that goes down like every 5 years. Yeah, that's great authority over the crown.
Well, it was everything that was in the outpost.
Give me the books.
Fine, here are your books.
I have your word.
What?
4 of them. She looks pissed. She storms off with her 2 books. And she comes out and looks at you. It's like, your friends. She's got 2 books in her.
I didn't. Still want to answer my questions. I get it. But again, like, I get the.
I can't deal with this right now.
We found a
She walks
coin.
away.
I'm so
Wait,
worried.
I- wait.
We need information on what the hell.
Are you going after her?
Wait, can I see you? Actually,
Go back and try to justify it, I guess. 'cause
Okay,
he's-
so like, Rune's like, come on!
Like, he's pissed, and he's like,
as she's
Wait,
walking,
I have 4 words and all 5!
wait, as she's walking away, say, we at least have a coin. For Clyde.
And she knows that. She's
She doesn't
upset.
care. She doesn't care.
Processing
Doesn't
anger.
process at all. She's angry.
She's just
Wait, so
fuming.
we have a-
She got 2 books.
I think it's pissed that, like, we want to triangle it.
yes, I find 2 books with random things in it
So,
that I don't understand.
if you're
and I
a
attempt to
spy-
translate it, and then she flips out.
and you're a part of a whole spy group, and someone finds one of your spy books, you're gonna be a little pissed.
Then maybe you tell us ahead of time, by the way, that maybe spy books, bring them
Yeah.
to us and don't read them.
Don't look at the classic.
Because would you not? Okay, so if someone tells you there may be spy books,
It's just casual trade
Don't
secrets.
read-
So don't look at the ones we may or may not, you may or may
If
not
the spy
find.
that may kill you tells me, oh, by the way, if you read things, we're going to horribly torture you until you die. Don't read them.
weren't you already trying to read them because you figured
You're having this conversation outside the tavern?
No, this is outside of character. Because
Are you? It sounds like you're in character. Sounds pretty good in character.
That's true. Like,
Is,
you were already going to try to
What is
read it
anger?
quickly before she could find it. You
I
already
will
knew that
join
there could be a
the
bad.
The
this
calm
is
one.
why I've avoided politics and candles. All these.
So she may be hiding information from us that'll probably get us killed in the long run.
She's a
And like
spy.
4 of us will die because she wants to keep one of the secrets. Oh, this is why I hate the kids. Back to my books.
Let us.
I don't think she is someone that we should hate.
You don't hate her. I hate her.
Evelyn decided to go to the nearest building where she can be away from you guys, which is the chapel.
Oh, would you like that?
Yeah.
Which is not that far away.
Where's that follower?
Yeah.
Like,
You know, when I have studied.
at this point, he wants nothing to do with her anymore. Like, she has him pissed off at her.
That's fair. She's very upset with you guys.
That's good. He hates her.
The act of sustaining oneself is
Mutual
Is it not?
Because she's annoying the hell out of him. He says, I'll give you a full accounting of everything in the morning, give me time to catalog everything. And then she's
To
working
copy
through
my
it.
know.
secrets.
It's literally like.
Try is to focus
I just-
solely on.
I need all of your PII.
He doesn't see the point. They're books
I know.
that he found, and they're books that he's
They're-
researching.
they're
So
knowledge.
How would you feel if she found your book that you have?
But here's the thing, Rune doesn't care. Rune seeks knowledge.
Meditate.
I don't care.
See, meditating.
But you won't tell us how to decipher. So if she figured out how to decipher and read through everything,
Then
then you'd
she's
be
worthy
angry.
of
Yeah.
Yeah, she's worthy of reading. You have proven yourself worthy.
If you can breach my cipher, read it.
Whether it be
If you
yourself
can't,
or
you're
others,
too stupid to read it, don't.
or the truth.
So, what better way to focus on the.
She has gone to the chapel.
Than by-
You've gone back to the rest of the books.
Yeah, I'll go back to the rest of my stuff. Cause
And they're talking.
Yes, and then after you.
So I'm gonna go to Shepherd now.
Like,
I'm
that's why he's
like
pissed.
fully like
Work her
away
cipher.
from the
You
stick
deal
on
with
the
it.
focus as well. As you eat,
Go to
think.
Shepherd.
Shepherd is in his
Yes,
shack
I am
currently.
bringing something of nature
Is it late?
into
Is he
my
sleeping?
soul. My
He's just
spirit
tidying up his
is
shack.
open, and
It's
so
like-
I
it's not quite-
listen,
Sleep times yet.
and then
It's
Then
getting
we're
there.
gonna- Then we're gonna go to his shack.
Okay.
No.
His humble shack.
Actually, I eat then pray. That's how I do it.
Shepherd.
Way before.
Just for that, I'm not telling her everything we found.
You
I don't see it.
realize you have learned a lot since you have
Nice to
gone
see
there.
that you were well.
You have learned different
Oh,
things.
yeah,
I
so
feel-
bring the nature very hard.
Yes.
I feel as though the disturbance is gone. I trust that your endeavors were successful.
I understand
But it
the ways
was.
have worked for you in the past.
We definitely
Yet, someone who gets stuck
found
in
more than
tradition
expected, but I think we
may
can take
find
it as an issue.
difficulty adapting to
That's
new
good.
scenarios.
The undead are
I just know what I know.
a trouble to many
There is a
things
lot more
living.
to know, yes.
Abominations
Yes,
is like
and
with
we're
death.
learning, so-
Hopefully,
If you just accept
the husks that were
roots
reanimated
across
can
all
find their
nature,
peace.
then
The
those
souls that were
lessons
bound
from
can
nature
move on.
may not be
I think so
direct.
too.
They may come from others and outside.
Yes, and I will wait for the erosion.
I know
the roots.
We had
and when they
mentioned
present
manners
themselves
of
to me,
getting
I
a
will
coin
take note
if possible.
nourishment
Yes,
from
getting
her
them
teaching.
And
The roots have
he
different appearances.
goes into his shack
For example,
and he pulls out
yes, but
a small empty
Better than
chest
his voice.
and
yes, but what we are speaking of is
he hands it to you.
celestial. Yeah,
When you open it,
yet nature is around us even that.
there's nothing
we
inside
cannot
of
see,
it.
Right?
The wind.
It says,
Yes, it could be part of nature. So if the
"Give me a
wind
day
is
to
nature,
pray,
that we can
and
feel,
wherever that is,
hear,
you will have
and
your
not
coin."
see. And there are lessons that we can feel and hear
Thank
and
you.
not see. Yes?
Thank you. Kellenborg thanks you all. In his eyes, you are great
Lessons
champions.
may
Know
come
that.
from not
And the
just
great
the-
storms that
but
come,
pieces of nature.
he is
Things we
grateful.
cannot feel or hear.
And there are many more
So,
such challenges which you wish to further aid.
I agree with
There has been other disturbances that I feel.
because I
Can I
myself
ask you
and
about that?
Bastion
We
are in tune with nature. So
came across this man in
the
black armor
words
who
we
we've come
speak
across before,
cannot be seen.
but he was mentioning
Yeah.
how a door was
If we are in
open
tune with nature, then our
near
words
outpost
may
5.
carry sound.
Well, I know nothing of that, of doors open.
Yes, but you.
There could be lessons.
I do feel as though a cold chill has come across the life of the land.
The mother tree.
I'm sure that you have felt it as well,
I'm really
as
saying-
as well as your
I'm
tree-born
really
friend.
saying that my words
I'm not sure if
are
he knows
worth
what
hearing
that is or
and
what he's
thoughts
actually feeling,
are
but
worth
maybe.
exploring outside of what you
I
can
also
do.
sense a man of great light nearby.
Yes, he
If
worships
we-
Selune.
River
Oh,
flows.
that's very good.
He
Provides
lies a lot, but I
nourishment to
think
the
he needs
people
more.
at the bottom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Selune herself lies quite a bit, for all she does is borrow the light from the
All the
sun.
way to the top.
That is actually a good point.
Why would I change the direction from the river?
So maybe he's meant to follow her.
I'm not speaking
Perhaps.
of changing your direction.
I'm not one to judge.
I'm speaking of how rivers change across their life. They always
I do
flow
want to
down,
thank you for this.
yet they
I'm
flow
hoping it
off
will
to the side when an obstacle
bring back a
presents
follower
itself.
of
Or
follower.
they build up enough to flow over another obstacle. I'm really speaking that your direction
I feel as
should
that
remain as it is, for you have a strong purpose here.
we all will need as much
However, the
Yes,
way
to bring the nature.
the way
alliance
you
as
bring
we
nature
can get in these
may
days.
change if certain obstacles present themselves. Just like a river must adjust.
I trust that my blessings were helpful.
I am
They
not
were.
sure
The nature
Um,
will still flow down.
weirdly enough,
It
in
will.
the form of our new companion's
I will-
spirit cat.
The words I speak will never
Interesting.
sway you against your
I
The words
I can
speak
honestly say I've
will
never
only offer
heard that.
extra
Neither have
ways
we.
to expand your mind and try
I
to
did
bring
pray
the
upon it,
nature
and
in
his cat appeared
various
in my hands.
methods, so that you become not a single trunk, but the tree with many
Interesting.
branches, many leaves, many opportunities.
Did I tell you about
Is
what
this
I
cat
heard
with
about
you?
that?
Many trees.
I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
not.
Okay, 'cause I don't
It,
know
it,
if I told
disappeared in
you.
the tree a while ago and didn't come back.
No, she was asking if he told me about what happened when he.
Like, I don't know if
Yes.
I don't think
about
so.
what happened,
The
but I
thing
heard
I
about
have to offer you
So I just
is-
know that the cat appeared in my hands.
is
I don't know
my
what happened for you.
ability to show you other avenues. of
I don't know where his cat is
All that I
now,
ask for
but
you is that
it,
you keep your mind open,
it is very
so
interesting.
as to take in all that nature has.
It's very talkative.
As long as
I
we
see.
bring the nature, I am okay.
I'm intrigued.
Again,
He
Nature
states it
can be
is
brought.
a part of
Many ways.
Satan's
Also, my guy's a negative one, too indulgent. So.
oh, yes. That's why I'm taking
Strange.
my time. Sure. I'm trying.
Interesting.
Be careful as I
Very
can.
intriguing.
Good,
It's
then,
gonna suck so
As I
bad.
feel like
I feel like
most
we're in
of our party is.
Yes.
You're doing books. You leap. Yeah, you're reading. You all
Just 'cause
seem
he
to
has
have
a negative
very
intelligence doesn't mean he also has to think
interesting
he has 19 intelligence. So
sources
we're baby steps.
and
We will learn
destinations.
together.
But
Yeah, you have to manipulate my character.
no matter what, you have done a great service to the realm
For me.
and to Kellenborg, and no one
You
can
don't
take
have
that
to
from
be
you.
stubborn, too, if you don't want to be. You can be like, oh,
You're
sure,
smart now.
that sounds good.
Strong enough and gosh darn it,
That's
people.
more fun.
I'm still trying to corrupt him using the mattress as a thing.
Yes.
Well, thank you, it is getting late. I hope everything here was well.
Me?
No, that's the part of
It was. But many people have been curious about that tree, and they, for the most part, leave it alone.
That has been a
I
man
know,
leave it
but
alone. I
I
understand
want
it
you to
is
think.
not
I
natural
could bring nature
a tree to be here.
Life is very
I just
natural,
want to like bring nature shield bash.
and it is a part of the garden,
That's the most direct.
and it is life.
But it's not the only way.
And life is
But you will be challenged. Indirect
Mostly
methods
respected
may be
here.
required.
somewhat respected here.
You have me.
Life when it's convenient for them is respected here.
That's probably more accurate. There's plenty of death. Is there anything else I can help you with, Valencia?
Needs to fend for itself.
No, that's it for now. I know my journey with Note is going to
Forest is a Canadian.
be long, and you have helped me greatly with that.
Yet each one needs
So all I
to
can
know
hope
to
is
take
just
on
to
different
move forward
roles.
and find resolution eventually, and
Nature.
help
Take
the
on
Bronze
different
Bastion
roles.
as I
For sometimes
try to
I may
obtain
need
my
to
own
bring
goals.
nature, and you may need to instruct me.
Just do
on
not
how to do it.
drown the flower with overwatering.
Stand behind me.
Oh no, I will stand in front. And then.
thank you.
That will be more difficult.
I have some praying to do,
And then
as your
you cast
coin
spells behind me,
is-
and I will stand in front.
Quite a task.
And strike things.
I will let you get to it. You have a good night.
Nature
Good
will
night.
protect
He goes to praying.
you. You are a friend of the
I'll kind of do tests on those dragon scales to make sure they're legit.
Not really. Not by morning, no. You were traveling all day, so you have time to do a few things.
Okay, yeah, then I'm just reading, cataloging the books, getting them all like organized on the shelf, and then I'm passing out my little cot by the bookshelf.
Angrily sleeping.
Like, he does not have.
I have to say, fuming little man. All right, well, Laurencia returns. She doesn't sleep in the tavern, does she?
No, I'd probably go outside.
Sleep by the tree.
Probably a little bit closer to the tree, but also holding the stick. Because I didn't get to meditate on it before, because people got all...
That's true. Go back to meditating with a stick.
I need to get my card set back up, so I wrote that.
Don't know what you two just did, but it sounded interesting.
Oh, yeah, we're having,
Oh
we're having deep conversations.
I'm getting manipulated.
well, with
Not
mine,
only- I'm trying to pull you out of your stubborn shell of being a one-trick pony. I want you to enjoy your character a little bit more. also,
Yeah.
So that you're not like,
have options.
teach you. You can learn. You know, you set new ways. Maybe we'll get you there.
It's always a good work, so you don't have to be nature.
Yeah, or you can die. Set a new character if you don't.
Just
So many options.
This third character should be called Recycle.
No, that was a good. I think Monterey and Leaf are starting to
Bonding.
speak the same language.
That's good. You'll have multiple guides. Ben, pretty much everyone. No,
That's a new minigame. Manipulate fucking life. To do what I wanted to do.
It's like we don't want to do what I want to do. We want Leaf to do what he wants to do.
manipulate him to find your purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, so retired for the night.
Yeah, we'll finish off. I'll sleep outside.
So almost no one uses the beds.
Yeah, there are beds in there. I have
It's
a
just
little-
outside near the tree.
Yes.
I have a
Yeah,
little
very
bed, but
I'm just used to
no size
No
on my
s-
books.
I'm used to the hermit life, so I'll
So almost everyone sleeps outside near the tree in the garden, with the exception of Rune, Ben, Bart, which no one talked to. Guys.
He was in his...
I had
He said he was
I thought he was out.
He was just in the war room and just didn't come out.
Oh, I would talk to him real quick before I go to sleep then.
Okay.
I
Not-
assumed it was like, don't you want to disturb him in his bedroom kind of thing. Like, no.
I wanna,
Okay, you knock. Bart opens the door.
so I wanted to let you know we returned, and also the candles are to stick their nose in things.
Yes. I hate Evelyn so much.
I agree with you. She's a horrible, horrible bitch.
Yes.
Well, that's
Out of character, could we kill her?
I'm sure.
Is that like just a immediate way to end the entire party because the
Yes.
will just
Yes.
probably.
Yeah.
And she's also not an evil person, so why would we
Not
kill
to
her?
you.
We'd
I
be
don't
on
know.
if we'd be on the run, most likely.
I found a couple of books that were apparently
Unless we
distributed
cover
by the
that.
cannibals, and she confiscated them rather quickly. I got some information though.
Oh?
Yes, I got a little bit here, and I can pass in the notes that I got. You can review these. We can pick up.
Didn't you put your cipher on it?
Oh yes, I did put my cipher on it.
I can figure this out.
No, that's I put the party cipher on that one. I'm attempting to teach all of you that at some point.
Believe it or not, Rune, I'm pretty smart.
Well, if you want to break it, go for it. That's the party one. It's not my personal one, so that's fine.
Okay.
That has some information that I was able to glean from the books that she stole from me before I was able to finish them.
Okay.
We got a few other things. I'll get you the manifest for you tomorrow. We didn't get a lot of gold though, so that's good.
He's like, Craig's left aside. I see the party has grown.
Oh yes, we have a new person. Matt Reeve followed us back. Also, I have a gargoyle. Yes. I'm going to make him into my research assistant.
They are good sentinels.
Yes, I figure he can guard he can guard my laboratory and help me research.
Do you have the binding rune for him?
I do actually.
We should set that up.
I've been hoping not to, but I think I might agree with you on it.
Have it with you? I'll just put it in the. I'll just start scribing that right now before he goes and starts murdering the town.
I have notes on it. I don't know. Yes, but how disgruntled would he be if he's
I'd imagine he'd be might pissed.
That's a problem though.
I'd imagine that the outpost be might pissed if he murders somebody.
True, but we can't have him do anything if he's pissed off. He won't listen.
He looks at the gargoyle for a second. Looks a bit like a dragon. A Targaryen gargoyle, maybe?
Maybe.
Ah, well. You can leave that to me. I can make sure he works.
If you're sure.
I'm sure. Oh, he used to be Targaryen, remember?
Right, but the gargoyle, I thought.
Speaks Terran. Yep.
Okay.
Well, I guess I can give you the transcription I made of the binding room.
Yeah, it'll cut the work down. Beats what I was doing.
Alright, still not too disgruntled. It's been rather useful.
Tell you what, I'll make sure that he's not too disgruntled while he's not murdering the town.
I can agree with that, because I was worried
Wait,
about I was worried about having to balance that. I couldn't figure it out.
So how do you balance disgruntled with murder?
We'll figure it
Because
out.
he was a rather good bodyguard, and he also flew me out of towers while we were on this stupid mission.
And he's still here.
Yes.
Have we figured out why he's still following you?
Oh, I asked him to.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you see, he was trapped in there forever, and we freed him, and then we decided he didn't know what to do with himself, so I asked him to follow us around for a bit. He's rather helpful.
Go work on this rune.
Yes, I mean, he's technically not technically he did take quite good. He took quite a bit of enjoyment from disemboweling the cultists that we had to fight. That was one thing.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Gargoyles are they're a little tricksy.
Well, we spawned from a god of elemental evil, so yes.
Yeah. Which I do not wish to murder the town and have to deal with that crap while you guys are gone. Because they will wait till you leave.
No, here's the scroll of the grinding room. You can have that, yes.
Okay. I'll work on the room. If it's a real big problem, we can just remove it.
Yeah, you go ahead. I mean, if you can figure out how to keep him less disgruntled.
Let's start with the step one, not murder, and then we'll whip him into not being such a jerk.
Okay, that'll work. Very well.
He's already on it. It's like, spot some stone, chisel.
I know I can count on you to have some kind of rational advice in this situation.
Yeah, throw, not murder. Just go out there and start chopping down your tree for funsies.
Oh, this is a very good point. Yes, well, I'll finish cataloging the rest of it in the morning. I have a preliminary list of things, and I'll hand that over.
Okay.
The rest of it I'll have to finish in the morning after I have time to actually inspect and curate all of it.
Okay.
But we have a drastic increase in our library.
That's good. We'll eventually finish the laboratory too.
Oh, we have quite a bit of funds now, so
Good.
that's a lot of money.
You got what, 3,000?
3,900 plus an entire box of gems that are worth a couple hundred apiece.
How many of the grand?
If he finds out you took them without saying anything, Ruben's gonna be
All I'm
pissed.
saying is we had like $3,000 when we came out of the site, and after all the research, shit, that was gone like 2 times. So just be careful. Don't go like, I don't have $5.
No, it's going into party funds, and then we'll figure out what we're doing with it, I think.
And like, obviously, I'm like, this
Part-time
okay.
exercise.
Well, I figure Bart's doing
3.14. Outpost 6.
Management stuff.
management stuff, so I figure we take this as like income for the party in general, so we just put it out for the party.
Okay.
Are we trying to travel to the Temple of Selene in the morning?
Are we
We're trying to do in period. So let's just say you've gone through the evening time check. It's about 10 o'clock. Morning will hit. What are your objectives for the next
Did
day?
we want to go back to the outpost, or did we want to go
We
to
can, we still have a tower left.
Yeah, I could go dig around the rubble or explore underground.
Well, if we're doing the tower, I
We're
need
doing
to
the
prepare
temple,
for
so then
I need to change my spells.
When did we tell Myth that we were going to meet him? They give us a week or a month?
Month.
Month. Well, Manny would like to go to the Temple of Selene because it's my peeps.
You have a coin in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
2 coins.
Yay!
You learn nothing from meditating on the stick.
Yay.
When I first wake up, I'm going to start with the Astrid.
Okay,
One
sure.
before, see if she pops up.
Nope. Astrid appears to be doing her own thing. She's been gone. She's left for periods of weeks to months before.
Do you have
It's not
a
too
second?
uncommon.
Do you have a second?
You know, I probably do have a
Props,
coin.
Dave. Props.
Here you go. I do have another coin
I
around
know you
somewhere.
have coins. I think the animals picked it up and it's upstairs.
I think
in
so
a bag.
too. We'll get to that in a moment. Props.
Props.
Where was the other coin that
I went to Shepherd because he was going to give it to us after we got rid of the undead.
Right, so that, I mean, we have 2, right? So where was the third one?
We don't know yet. We know we have to get a third one. I know someone that has a shit ton of them. Don't know about them in this
I've never
campaign.
used darkness.
I vote to go.
Magical
for
darkness.
the underwater.
I'm changing it for spider
climb.
Okay. Back to the outpost.
Because we're going back to the outpost, spider climb.
I just feel like if we don't go back now, we won't do it. Because if we go to Selene, something else is gonna pop up.
I'm okay with going back to the outpost and
Okay.
finishing it.
Very well.
So to pull it down, we have to complete. We have to go through every
We
corner.
want to bring the carts, at least one cart back with us.
We're bringing a couple of them back, but now I have to, like, in the next morning,
We're bringing all of them back.
I am curating what we actually have, so now that we've lost, things from people.
How much does a bag of holes cost?
I have to check the thing.
4,000 gold.
Is it 4,000 from the thing? 4,000 from the gold when you can find a buyer. Yeah.
That's the
Or selling.
one I looked at first, 'cause that's what we should buy.
There is
Yeah, 'cause I'm like,
a
what the
sane
heck is that?
item chart for things we use for that. It's a very magical world, so they're all available.
Okay, yeah, so I just didn't know if you can buy match packers.
You can't just be like, cool, let me go to the shop and buy it. You have to go have someone look for it.
Probably bigger cities have more.
Crystallis, yeah.
Yeah, so what did he grab out of the gems?
How much money do we have in mind is what he grabbed.
Sure enough, I'm good.
Oh, it was just a little handful, probably not much.
Oh, yeah, only
Yeah.
6,000 gold.
No.
So,
I don't know.
okay, well, dice hate you. He just handily grabbed 8 of them, which is most of them.
That's pretty much all of
That's
it.
like all of them, yeah.
And you just gave him the Dante.
Yeah, so it's 3,
He established a personal retainer at the Bank of Dante.
7, 8.
I-
9, 10. We had 13 in total, so we have 5 left,
Mhm.
which I'm gonna notice, and I'm
That's fair.
not gonna be happy about that. What
How much-
5
how
do we
much-
have left out of them?
They're all like $100, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all,
Yeah.
each one.
Damn, dude, you put 800 gold?
Damn.
Didn't need to, I just tried to do a quick handful.
Keep bringing
It's
it.
kind of like, I'm just going to swipe this and move on. It's what we can do quickly. You just happen to be really good at it.
Bronze Bastion's accepting, but not a fee, sir.
Yeah, that's technically.
Well, what is that thing he says in Hook?
Bad fool! Bad fool!
Bad fool.
Bad fool!
You're trying to.
Well, I'm not taking any part in the party food or anything.
Well, do we want it, since it's like 10 minutes for our legs real quick, take a quick break?
What? Yeah, does anyone want to
Yeah,
take,
take a
it's a 10, take a break?
Yeah.
Because evidently the audio wasn't working for a good hour of that.
Oh,
I know,
okay,
but
you know,
it's-
as you do.
For our ultimate two viewers.
Which evidently was also Jimmy from Vegas. Go figure.
Who?
Jimmy from Vegas.
Okay, I'm gonna say we still have the Garnet, the Pearl, and 3 of the Jet.
Sure.
That's all 5.
Hello, Jarvis, sir.
And we lost everything else. At least we have the art pieces and still now.
Jarvisian. Oh, I got a flag, because that's a southern.
Of course, the art pieces only sell for like 25 gold a piece, so it would be better off just stacking them around as decoration.
Pretty much. Like Sims 3 style, add artwork.
The cultist things are basically like brittle, useless daggers at this point.
They're just daggers at this point, yeah, they're inert. They're good for studying, but
Like, are the runes and everything still on them, and all the magic pieces still there?
the inscriptions are still on them. The magic is left them.
Okay, so I can still research them.
Yeah, you can research and catalog them.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll still get, if we sell them, we still get 500 GP. You said it's like each one of the gems is worth 100, or all 3 of them are worth 100?
Each gem is worth 100.
Okay, so so each of the 3 jet is worth 300 gold then.
So 3 gems, 300 gold total. Right.
Okay. Holy crap, you have a credit with them now.
Tell me protect the tree, bro.
It's like, I only meant to grab 3. Just happened to grab
You
3.
you basically just handed him 800 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hefty retain. Dante's like,
I
okay.
just wanted like a little bit of a starter with him, but
I've been doing like a savings account.
although he didn't,
An
the
IRA.
way he reacted when he took me, he's like, okay, just took him, so I don't know.
What was he gonna do? No, please don't pay me.
Please don't give me
They're like,
800
"Are you
gold.
sure?"
I have no idea who you are. Just, yeah.
Dante's like, deception. Do not freak the fuck out. Sure, why not? Time to buy another horse.
Hey, vendors. What's up, buddy?
Meanwhile, the preliminary inventory is not going to match the detailed catalog inventory later.
I'm sure Master of Defeat here will find something funny to say about it. The cat ate it.
I'm gonna hate the cat.
Maybe you had to bribe Evelyn. Who knows?
Oh, if anything involving her is just not gonna do
The question is, do I want to buy them?
Sometimes the truth is the worst. Hey!
I don't know. If he finds out you, I don't know. You'll find out what I'll have to do.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't be pretty.
It might, it might not. It does. Depends on the reason.
Let's see.
Groot is a logical individual if you have a logical reason.
Yeah. Then
Although
you're
he probably would have preferred being
After,
told ahead of time.
after throwing those down on the table and looking like,
Eric, fuck!
wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, like, okay.
You effectively grab the bag of gems like it's easier to grab the bag.
Alright, so let me think about that, because that'll definitely go down.
If you'd taken 2, you wouldn't have noticed.
Hey, you found Clyde.
He is demanding.
It wasn't one of those things where I could pick one. I was like, just slide in and take a scoop. Took one, my scoop was like, brah.
Because I kept trying to get Panger to come upstairs, and then Cloud would just be by my feet. He's like, but what if you pet me instead? I'm like, let me get closer to Panger to get him to come upstairs. So I walked out a couple stairs, and then Cloud just like flopped at my feet.
Oh.
They have been very demanding to that.
Man.
Bean Pops. Gotta love it. Fisher's popcorn.
I'm trying not to like go fucking apeshit.
Eat them, because then I'll eat them more. I
His
don't know.
needs. Love needs. The transfer of the.
That's fine.
Yeah, I feel right.
Huh, Bentikins?
This is how he wants to lay. He's purring happily.
Yes. Just that little dice earlier. It was like digging in my,
He's happy.
yeah, he was like,
So what objectives is the party attempting to accomplish?
Go back to the
Explore the
outpost,
rest
get
of
more
the
stuff.
where was the outpost?
There are more secrets there. I intend to find them all.
How about you study them on the way back instead of,
Oh, you mean like my original plan before everybody started casting illusions at me every 5 seconds and I was trying to study books?
yes.
This is my captcha.
No, it's only like 1 minute
Nope.
worth of illusion.
I said I was trying to study them on the way back. It just didn't work.
Oh, shit, legendary. Oh, yeah, on the way there, no trouble there, I'll be asking you all about Evelyn, because
Yeah, she's an evil, horrible person.
she did not listen to me, and I'm not.
Hurting my ego a little bit. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm charming. I'm wonderful.
I feel like Kilgrave at this point.
Right?
Like, I don't know if I'm like fascinated by her.
You don't want to ask Rude his opinion of her. He already hated candles to begin with, and she just reinforced everything he didn't like.
Maybe I should abduct her and keep her.
The one eye. It'll haunt my dreams.
No, she just reinforced everything he hates about the candles.
Oh yeah.
Like every negative rumor he's ever heard.
And you're saving a candle currently with 2 of your 3 coins.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that, because he might not remember that.
He forgot.
Okay, that's fine. He's an agent of Kellenborg. We're gonna go with that.
Yes, if you tell him that, he remembers him as an agent of Kellenmore. He has forgotten the candles tie-in.
Gotcha. You forgot why Evelyn came in the first place.
Because you had contacted people about getting assistance with information about Clyde.
Gotcha.
He kind of let it, it kind of slipped out of his mind with everything else going on that he's a candle and he doesn't remember right now.
Is he okay?
It's in
So
everyone's best interest. He never remembers.
he is a candle,
He is a candle.
but he's also wasn't technically like a side agent for
Which
Edward. So
he is, but that's
But
the
still a
royal
candle.
family, so they have the right to assign candles. So technically both are true.
okay, I didn't know if like one.
Because
negated
she
the
has
other.
reinforced everything he hates about them, and now he believes everything that he was told.
That's fair.
Like, he was skeptical because he'd never physically ran into one before, and now he has empirical evidence that they're horrible, horrible, deceitful people.
I will get all the obviously biased information about the candles.
They hate innovation, they hate research, they hate knowledge, and they store all information to themselves.
I don't
and
think they
steal
hate
it from
knowledge. I
everyone.
think they like knowledge.
So this
quite
is
a
your
bit.
this is like your breakfast conversation.
I don't think they hate knowledge. They like
I
knowledge. They just
disagree.
don't want other
They
people
like-
to have knowledge.
Yes, they like knowledge that they have. They don't want anyone else to have knowledge or anyone else to know anything, so they know everything and control everyone.
So they hate the idea of knowledge.
They
Where
hate the
knowledge
idea-
should be.
They feel all that knowledge, they feel all
It's
knowledge
like
should be
trees.
within their own
They hate the
secret
idea-
halls, and no one should ever
I
have
am
access.
Terrible.
They took 2 books.
They're a horrible institution that needed to be abolished years ago.
That's rude.
My uncle was correct.
You don't
It goes correct.
a fruit until it's ripe.
But
The
it was
candles are
also-
horrible and we cannot trust them, especially ever.
You were the one who literally told
Or
her
it's just
everything.
like eating.
they have a
Horrible.
they have a romantic past.
She's
That's
incredibly
what we've
terrible.
gathered.
Control freaks.
I still don't want to the sheepies from hell, but I think they might be going too
Mixed
far.
expectations.
Are you gonna tell us whatever
Well,
happened
what are
between
the
you and
chances
Evelyn?
she's actually a sheepies from hell? Is that a possibility?
Runes. That could be.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. Because she's horrible, and I hate her.
Yes, Rune.
We're bonding. I'm finally have something in common with Rune that doesn't involve reading my books. Of course, it's a common thread, isn't it?
Just rating people's stuff.
Knowledge should be shared. So it's worthy of reading. If you can breach my ciphers, read anything of mine. I don't care.
Accepted.
Okay.
So I'll be going through your library.
Okay.
You, I don't trust anyone in my books yet.
What did someone
You,
do?
I trust. You, I don't.
Although if I am capable of cracking them, then I don't think we would.
That's a very good point.
So I'll take one book. You can take another one. Can you point out the ones that have your cipher on it, or should we just read all of them?
Oh, most of them do. So that's a
I'll take
mix.
a book to read.
Let me.
They're all in
Yeah,
mixes
one
of
second.
ciphers, so
Bart's like, He just takes a random book.
I will take it.
Like any ones with my notes in it are all in random ciphers. The regular books aren't in ciphers currently. You can read those, but the ones that have my notes in it and things for my research are all in random ciphers.
I'm working on this one.
I see everyone grabbing a book, so I just go grab a book. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna take some time. You have some impressive ciphers there, sir.
I've been working on them in 7 different languages.
I do not think.
So even if you break the cipher, they're written in all of the notes are written in 7 different languages and of themselves.
Ah, this one's
I'm gonna try to
free.
Are you letting me have some good cipher?
Good book.
Not my personal cipher, the public cipher's out there. Go ahead.
Well, what is
He
this
said-
personal cipher?
The person, I have most of them. Okay, there's various ciphers in use. I have a
He has
single
2 passwords.
There are a lot of them.
Okay, so far he primarily uses a group password and a personal password.
And then there's
Key.
a third password that's only on my spell book. So the other books
So,
have
2
everything else,
personals.
but you'll never know
He's
what
got
spell book's
a-
only used on the
A
spell
spell
book.
book
So you
key.
have to read the spell book to be able to breach it, and nobody reads the spell book because he never puts it anywhere.
What would you allow me to?
You can read
If
it.
I could attempt a cipher.
Oh, you can read it. My notebooks are all out here. Go ahead. And
Bart's already on it.
Yep. I'm gonna start looking at one of those ciphers.
Same. But Bart will, at least.
And I'm gonna guide this myself.
What's the DC? And is there a time
21,
That's
right?
not happening.
they have to beat a DC that's my intelligence score plus my proficiency bonus.
Oh Lord. Okay, it's an intelligence check. Or
Yeah, it's an intelligence check.
I think
gotta
it's
beat a
21.
21 on intelligence.
What did you roll?
21.
Not me. I cannot see. Honestly, you're.
Evidently, when hitting Anthony's character, we're breaking your DCs.
It's a freaking high DC.
It is extremely high.
You passed it.
He passed it.
I don't have any problem with hard passing. If you can pass the intelligence check, it's worth reading it.
Illusionists, right? Gives it back to you. He makes a side note in his head. I don't know if I want to read any of your books, though.
There's a lot of
There is a lot of books. I've got enough to take care of this place.
like
but
a large section of the books are just notes from all of his different research projects and
Mhm.
like memoirs and everything else that he's written.
So if I get particularly bored, I can at least part of your library of the languages that I understand.
But he also like wrote like chapters in different
Yep.
languages and everything in the book.
So he'll get pieces of it. So, but he has your cipher, or at least that cipher. One of them. Ridiculous. Okay.
Which is fine because I think that's probably the same cipher I used on the notes that I gave him from Evelyn's thing.
There you go. So now I can read them. So maybe that's how he knows. Like, I was looking at this anyway. Fair enough. He goes back to eating.
How many cards shall we take back to the outpost?
Well, should we take the big covered one or just the little cards?
You guys are going back out.
Well, there's still more to find. I mean, there's another tower. We found the underground tunnels and things. Oh, we also found dragon shells, by the way. Well, dragon egg shells. To be exactly.
Sometimes I'm not sure that.
To Bart. Bart's part of our party.
Yeah.
It's just your character.
It's just like he's like mourning. He's like grumpy old man. He's like dragons.
Oh yes, we found dragon shells. Also various scales that are interesting. I'm
What?
researching them.
What kind of scales? What kind of shells?
Chromatic. Except for the one platinum one.
I like this better when we were talking about how much of a bitch Evelyn was.
I can go back to that.
Let's go back to our unhappy place. Let's go.
I'm very unhappy that she took those books, but there was a lot of good information in those that could have helped us immensely.
Did you like something?
Well, yes, I like those books a lot.
She took it away, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
She's a bitch.
Yes, she is. I despise her on a level that I haven't despised many men in a very long time.
It's very easily attained with her.
I greatly dislike when people get in the way of my research. She is a definite roadblock, like all other fucking
She's
candles.
definitely a block.
All candles are blocks to research and progress.
She's exemplary.
Oh, she's above and beyond any other candle I've ever heard
She,
of. I'll tell you that.
She supersedes. She is a class M of her own.
Like even the horrible pieces of crap my uncle told me about are not as bad as her.
Probably fair. I don't know your uncle, but it seems like he knows what he's talking about.
He had some fringe research that they weren't.
Oh, then I can see why.
They
This
weren't
is
appropriate.
invigorating.
They did not believe they
I
didn't
should
think his
go to the
research was
park.
appropriate.
Leaf McEngaged goes to the cart.
Can you someone, another oxen pull the cart? Or
We
should
have horses
try to
here.
find one? Yes.
We have draft horses.
We might want to
Well,
bring
that-
horses, because on the off chance I need to use.
Yes, let's,
Like our covered cart is
say
bigger than
that-
the other two other carts, right?
Yeah.
So is that as big as all three of the other ones?
If you take out all the stuff, it'd be as all three. So if you don't plan on using it for anything else,
We're just usually to carry shit.
which means you can't go in it.
What?
You can't go in it, can't sleep in it.
We'll take that and another cart.
You can sleep in the bed.
You can sleep in the bed and make sure I'm going to sleep in the bed of
So
awesomeness
it's
that
got
we
enough
have.
storage space approximately for 2 of the carts.
Sleep out in the bed and nature. That's what
The covered wagon.
Onward.
So you're back up,
To
day in the life.
Six.
So you do not report your success to Jacob.
Oh wait, oh, yeah, I know you do that.
You can just have Bart do it.
No, I did. Bart, here's the contract for Jacob. Can we still salvage if we don't have a contract?
Let's not turn it in there. We're salvaging.
Because technically we're still salvaging.
I mean, on a technicality, people could be salvaging that shit right now. You killed the undead, right?
Yeah, I tried all of them.
I mean, yes. I mean, you can still salvage it. You're the first one there. You
If
want me
there
to-
are others there, then we should leave quickly.
Well,
It's
yeah,
only been a day since we left. We must.
all right. Well, here's the contract. We fulfilled it. I don't know if you want to turn that into him now or wait till we get back, but it's up to you.
I'll wait a day.
All right.
Money sounds like you brought back a bunch of gems and coins and art.
By the way, some of the gems were missing. I don't know how that happened or where they went, but we're missing a few of them.
How many is a few?
Rough
I think this
counts.
is interesting.
We have 5 left. So there's about another 5 or 6 that were missing.
Was Evelyn nearby when this happened?
Yeah, she was.
That bitch.
This is a possibility. I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah.
She takes many things.
She
Oh,
took
yeah.
the books.
Yes, well, the books were far more valuable than the gems in the first place. I don't think she was in the cart long enough to take the gems, though.
Do you have an
I had
account?
to-
Do you have a count of gems? Gems are small. They can get lost in the piles of coins you brought.
Yes, I gotta hand over the sheet. I had I only put like 5 of them on there, like 5 that were missing because I only saw like 10 over there, so a couple of them were missing. I would have known about it, but even 5.
I'll check with Dante in case one of his men got kind of stupid.
Okay. Yes. Well, there's for the inventory, so there's that.
I'll
There's
talk
the
with
rest of
Susan, and Fred.
There's the
I don't
rest
think
of this.
I don't think they would take gems. Though.
I don't think so. But here's the rest of the
What
manifest.
did he eat any?
I don't think he didn't eat them. I've been keeping
I
an eye
know, by
on
the
them.
way.
Okay. He points
There's
outside. Did he eat one maybe?
There's nothing we can do about the gems now. Time is wasting if other people are in pursuing what riches lie.
Yes, yes, that's a good point. Also, make sure you don't tell Jacob about the ballista pieces that we found. Very important. Or should we tell him? I
I
don't
will
know.
give Bart the little piece.
We found
Thanks.
pieces of a
You
crystallis
seem to be
ballista.
doing well at this job, I just mentioned, but the favors we asked, you seem to attend to them very well.
Yes. Bart looks like he is very well dressed, like a noble. So, is that why? He's like he's
He's
well put
essentially
together.
he's
It's the best I can do.
Well, I mean,
You're an old man in robes. Just kind of like this is probably all you've ever seen in a year. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Even though he's brought back a cart of gold.
like, we found
It's
parts
what I
of
have.
those crystallis
Sometimes it's
ballistic.
the offer.
We found parts of the crystallis ballistic over there.
Okay. So what
that's
are
in
your?
the, that's in
I mean,
the-
I can. There's no problem with not telling them about it. But what do you plan on doing it when you get it?
I don't know. We brought it here. We brought most of it. We like the structural piece of it. Developed machinery.
Oh,
developed-
that explains that. Yeah.
So I don't know what we're going to do with it yet, but I would like to study it so I can figure out if we can miniaturize it for our uses.
Okay. So you want to research the ballista.
Yes. It's
You have a lot of research projects.
We do. That's why I need the assistant.
Well, you need to stay and research some of it. You're going right back out.
Yes, that's part of the problem.
That's, talk
If I
to
don't
them.
go out, then we don't get the resources. I need to do the research in the first place. It's a catch-22, really.
Then let us get started on at least one of those items, which would be obtaining the last of the resources, then we can come back and spend more than a day here.
Yes, let's do that, and then we'll come back, and then I'm going to dedicate some time to actually finishing some of my freaking projects.
Very good. I'm gonna stand in between Bart and Reno and start shuffling.
Just move the gnome forward.
Yes, we have that.
Anyway, the manifest is there with the whole
Yes,
town.
It's a good,
Alright.
lovely, excellent.
I now have. I got it. Putting on the to-do list. Have a good one. Don't die.
Hopefully.
To Apple 6.
Boop, ba-doop, 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 boop. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Nothing. No bad encounters on the road. Go back up to 6.
What time is it? It was about a day travel?
Yep, so sun's setting.
Who cares? Let's go to that tower.
It'll be dark underground regardless of the time of day.
We should do the tower first.
So then, yeah, let us do the tower, or we still have a measure of daylight?
Okay.
Remember,
Spider climb.
I am not.
Walk, grab the rope, walk it.
I see.
He's just like,
It's like, oh, cool.
And I was thinking that we needed the plan, but I'll
I'm a genius, I always have a plan.
Where is he?
little gnome just. So, since you have so many followers currently, is Note with you?
Yes.
Is nope.
He's
Rock
bound.
cannot be with you. He is bound to the tavern currently. Astrid is nowhere to be seen.
Abacus.
Abacus is to hyper alert Owl.
I'm still gonna build the body for it later.
And we left Ben there.
Now we've left Ben there.
Oh, Ben, we left him behind. Is he doing research? Or is he
Yes, Ben's going to do research.
Yes, Ben is doing research.
He's going to look for the test gems.
Oh, yes. On the way there, I will pull you aside. He's
It is.
Well, while you're doing that quietly, side up with the note in the paper.
Oh, keep the gems. But now we need to take as many as I did. However, the reason I did so is I wanted to fill up some with the others.
We already are. We're already paying you regularly.
I understand, but with someone like him, you cannot initially trust him implicitly. However, me approaching him as a separate member from the Balance Bastion, I would curry his favor. That way, if there's any information.
We're already currently in favor with him. We already won several jobs. We pay him large amounts of money for protection.
Yes, but someone like that, do you trust him all the time?
More than trusting you currently.
That's a fact that you don't trust him
That's
entirely.
I trust no one entirely. The only one I trust entirely is Abacus. Yes, Abacus.
Just because someone that you do not trust entirely, it would be good to know if he is giving different information to people. Or if he is.
Yes, but you made it well known. You're part of the Bronze Bastion. Even if you're paying him differently, he's not going to be stupid enough to tell you different information than us anyway.
I don't know. I would not be so sure of his intentions. If
That's
I-
not his intentions in a question. It's his intelligence, and I don't have to worry about that because I think he's rather intelligent.
If I set myself apart from you, he may play his own schemes.
But you didn't set yourself apart from us. You said you were part of the Bronze Bastion.
I was there acting alone, which he may view as acting against the Bronze Bastion.
Possible. So will everyone else.
Do you want another one?
Yes, then it would be a different perspective.
Yeah, if you're making me a little bit tired, I kind of.
Possibly. But how much did you give him?
The geared wine do that.
I'm not sure.
They don't have a high enough
I
alcohol
did-
content. They just
I
kind of
don't
like
know exactly, but it was roughly.
pull it in.
I
will fight them, though.
Those are like a gold each.
Then sleeps.
Then he should be.
You gave him like an 800 gold retainer.
Then that should,
For what?
for future plans.
Gold.
It will pay off in time, we're sure.
First we go.
It had better, and please do not grab things in the party loot without informing the rest of the party ahead of time in the future.
Oh, big green
Well,
bitch.
Otherwise, I'll have to start enchanting it with defensive measures.
I have no need for gold or gems or anything. Whatever you keep, you split amongst yourselves. I am not here to take what you all
It
earn.
doesn't matter if people take to use things, we just need to know so it's the manifest is correct.
Well, then we can now guess the manifest correctly.
Yes, except for now Bart is interrogating the very people you gave the gems to.
Then it will be interesting to see what reaction. I'm curious how they handle interrogation.
You're like, this was all part of my plan, obviously.
Okay,
Yes.
fast forward. I'm not talking to him. And then that's why I go walking straight up the tower as soon as we get there.
So
is there a
then-
spot where I can anchor the rope at the top of the tower?
Sure, 1 second. So, first off, welcome back to outpost number
5.
Just it.
5.
25 points for late trivia. He's like anything to keep you from falling asleep.
Well, Kenton knows it's fine. That residual Kenton in there.
Residual Kenton just
I
spiking up.
I
So
That's fine, I'll make you back in character.
And I don't want to be a golem kid.
No, I'm not being a golem. He's just going to manipulate your personality.
the mini game, just like open up his head.
So what was that about Misty stepping into a wall?
That's not going to happen. He's not good at it. He's shit at talking to anyone.
Okay, so you walk to the top of the tower. Cool. Looks like a stone top tower.
There's no like door on the floor. Like
Roll investigation.
Ooh,
that's fine. I'll do that.
that is my.
Are you able to give Rune the guidance like you were with me last time?
You can see him.
He walked away from me too fast. Did not
Using-
have a chance.
You must anticipate the way the wind will blow.
I did not feel like he wanted to stay near me for some reason.
21.
Jeremy has
Yes.
soured me.
So you start going around and seeing the fine masonry work of the thing that did not get exploded from whatever happened. And you find that one of the stones is loose. It is not mortared in.
It's not mortared in.
Yes, loose. It's a loose stone.
It's loosey goosey.
Well, can I tie the rope anywhere to get my nails up here?
No. Well, I guess technically you could around the
They're like spokes.
let's call them
The
spokes.
Crenellations.
Battlements. Like
The top group is crenellations.
yes, those.
Okay,
Jeez,
so
Dave, know your tower
God.
anatomy.
I will tie a rope around.
Exactly. I just point to it. These things.
So I tie the rope around this and drop the rope down to you guys.
You guys got rope.
Well, there's a
Reach
rope.
the ground? Like how?
Oh, we to climb.
I'm assuming we have enough rope.
I'm assuming that you at
Wait,
least
enough rope
bring.
to tie Oxley to a cart.
Yeah.
I think a standard rope is 50 feet, so I'm gonna just for the sake of you walking down and doing the exact same thing that you brought two and tied them together.
Yeah. So we have like enough foot of rope. You guys good?
Now we get to do
The fun rolling spot.
You gonna roll some dice? What?
we
Who
fall
is
on our
climbing
face.
first?
I don't know. I'll go last.
I'm investigating the
If you
whole
go last,
floor while they're doing that.
you
Like
go
the stone
first.
that's not mortared.
Salute me guide you.
All right, I will take that because I'll most likely need the help.
It would be a strength check to move that
I'm an
unmortared stone
old
block.
man. I will not climb
Yes.
this rope very well.
So what do I do with
You got a
that?
D4.
A D4.
That and a D4 into the Tower of Joy.
What is
Okay, let's
what
see
am
how
I
bad
rolling?
this goes.
Athletics.
Athletics, okay.
11.
Huh.
Does not move, probably.
No.
10.
Well,
No, I'm sorry, 11.
well, the good news is that you don't fall. You go up and you're like, climbing's hard. You're like halfway up there.
That's fair. Climbing is hard.
Leif, catch me if I fall.
Okay, I'm positioned to catch him at
I'm not very strong, but I will guide myself. Oh, that's anticipation. Made it. 6.
So basically, you're halfway up, you're a quarter up, and both of you are like, man, this looked a lot easier. The long dark claims me.
Why is life so difficult?
How long is spider?
I cannot climb this rope.
Can I attempt to like
You,
put him on my shoulders as I like climb up?
They can like hold on to you.
Well, I was just gonna walk down, cast spider
I will
climb
guide
on you,
you.
and walk back up.
So if you do that, it's fine. Who are you going to carry up? Because right now, halfway up is Laurencia, a quarter of the way up is Amonri, and you're at the ground.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna-
and like
Go back down. You're like, this is.
My arms are shaking.
Well, that worked out a lot worse than I thought it was going to.
The DC is not particularly high, but you managed to fuck it up.
With guidance.
With guidance.
Both of us were like,
So you taking him
No.
up with you?
Yes.
Okay, you're rolling a disadvantage.
I can only maintain it. Okay. Yeah, I can't do that. I can only cast it on myself.
14.
do I
Did
keep
you go back down,
I'm
or
gonna
are you
keep
trying
going. I'm
to
gonna keep going.
You're gonna keep going?
Roll
roll one
again.
more time, and then you're going to roll a Constitution save?
That's fair.
But I haven't for an hour.
At least that time it's a 20 something.
Okay, you make it up. Don't worry about your con save.
Okay.
Also, you haul Monri up.
So I can just walk.
You're all-
down. No issues.
Our biggest
We've
enemy
made it.
rope.
Rope.
Okay, great. There's an odd stone in the middle. I believe that's probably the way in.
Do I pick it up?
I attempted to. It did not move.
Smash it in. Bring the nature to this.
I
chisel
walk over
manufactured
slowly
rock.
and attempt to gently pick it up.
Okay. Roll
Really
a
neat.
strength check with guidance.
This is an guiding.
So you're using your hands to pry up stone.
23.
That works. So
Again,
you don't have much of a grip, so you kind of like find enough wobble, and you kind of like yoist it up, get a grip, and you take off a slab of rock, showing the way down into the tower.
Nature has provided.
Oh, excellent. Good job, Leaf.
Well done. Team effort.
Roll initiative.
Roll
Of
initiative.
course.
Ooh, do I get guidance on this?
No! Initiative
I
is,
don't know.
oh, initiative isn't good.
No?
All guidance goes to his skill checks.
I always.
Bless-
it
bless-
does-
And saves.
It does,
No,
no, not saves.
that's
It-
blesses.
It would apply
Every
to
goddamn-
initiative, but I didn't cast it because he just used it on pulling the rock up.
Got it.
So, but if it was cast ahead of time, so concentrated on
It's like a one.
it does apply to initiative.
One.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's the opposite. Its
That's
counterpart
why
is
it's like
bless.
If you can like have it constantly going, it's awesome.
It's great for when people are stealthing and you have the one person in heavy armor to counteract their bullshittery.
Yeah, because that's right. It's any ability check. An initiative is a dexterity check, or it counts as an ability check.
It's fine.
My initiative
It's such a minor thing for a +1 to 4 initiative. I'm not too concerned about that. What's up?
My initiative's crap.
Yeah,
Crap.
Yeah, 4.
I had an 8 total.
No, faster.
Okay.
Because it's shield mask.
He's like,
Do I get to
"Hey."
add
It's only
my
because I
shield
had my
AC
intelligence
to my
bonus
dexterity?
initiative.
No. So that's.
Yeah. Damn it, that's
I don't get that for initiative?
No.
Because I got shield mask?
No, I was worried about it.
What does it do?
For
I get to
saves.
I get to add something to my dexterity for shield mask.
No, shield master lets you add your AC bonus to if you're making a
Dexterity
dexterity
save.
save against a single target attack, spell attack, and then you get evasion. And
Well, you
bonus
get
action
like
shot.
a shitty version of evasion.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have like half of
Jump.
evasion.
8.
Evade.
Well, with evasion, if you have something where you would save versus half, if you fail, you take half. And then if you succeed, you take nothing. He gets the second half of that. If you succeed, you get
Oh,
nothing.
gotcha.
8.
Alright, Jim, we got.
Oh, I got 6.
God.
Oh my god. That's
I rolled a 4 and then I add 4 to it.
no,
So-
not even double digits. Not even.
Sure. Yeah, I'm bad.
Jump down the hole.
Oh, was Note able to get
Well,
up?
I assume
No,
something's
no
coming
Tay has
out
no
of
means of
the-
getting out.
Something's gonna. It was sealed for.
He
a
cannot
reason.
climb rope.
That's fair.
No one tied like
Okay.
the end to it or anything.
I forgot to time to the rope and told
Well, he
him.
can wait for us. This way he's not in danger.
That's true.
He's by himself.
But he's also
So-
by himself.
He is guarding the
British.
card. Having guard the card.
Last time he was by himself, he got possessed by a British soul.
Well, now the British guy's with him, so technically he's never alone.
Oh my god.
So you all rolled. We'll make this easier. You all rolled crap.
That's
Yes.
the British guy to guard the caravan.
That's your order really is not going to matter all that much. Monry. Ruin is backwards for whatever reason.
I don't. That's all.
It's no, don't. It's fine.
That's the way things are. He's inside out.
Okay. Well, as you open that up, you hear then things shoot out of this dark tower. It looks a lot like bats just flying out, Count Dracula style.
That's unfortunate.
It's extremely unfortunate.
But like makes sense. I could get it.
Monry, you are buffeted by a bat that attaches to your chest. You take.
Can I impose my shield as my action?
You may.
I would like to do that.
Does not attach, it only scratches you.
Watch out.
For 5 points of damage. Well, it's okay. I'm assuming you have your mage armor up.
As always, yes.
You will be hit with an attack that shield will not save you from. You take same thing. Bats on parade.
So
You would take 2 points of damage. No, he's got ridiculous rolls. And it's something about is attached to your face.
Oh.
Bat face.
burn that thing.
Burn your face.
You're gonna burn your face.
I have magic missile.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Lee, with your amazing,
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
amazing,
You're gonna
amazing armor
electrocute
class,
yourself.
21.
grab, crit.
Electrocute yourself.
You get also a bat on your face. You get 5 points of damage. You get a bat on your face.
Bats on faces.
I'm kind of glad you weren't here for the last session because the amount of dice hatred you had was just pretty horrendous. I think I rolled 3 dice that were not below a 17. That is par for the course. Lorencia, you have a bat in your chest. You take 2 points of damage.
I at least got my face free.
So, but the good news is, Monri is Monri. All right. Well, you can all react in whatever ways you pretty much want to because your initiative rolls are pretty horrendous.
How big are the bats?
They're about
Yeah, is this like a...
Yeah, can you be like just
formation?
tear them off? Or
no, they're just flying out, and a few of them are kind of like cool food and attached to
Shotgun
you.
grab.
Because, like-
They're like normal size bats?
Yeah, like normal bats or like huge bats? Because like kind of just because normal bats you can grab and kind of.
Yeah, they're about normal size bats. They're about the size of a fruit bat.
I'm
They are tiny size if you want to get their size down.
Well, it's more can I just grab and pull it off?
You absolutely can attempt to grab and pull these things off.
Shotgun grasp blowing on my face.
You're gonna electrocute yourself in the face.
I am doing exactly what he would do if it was on his face.
I mean, I get it. I just
Fair enough. Roll a hit.
Because
Wait, it's on your face. Roll a hit with disadvantage.
you can't.
You're blind,
Isn't
technically.
shotgun grasp just like touch up?
It is.
So
I
he's-
would just magic missile all of them.
It's your
You
face.
can't see them all.
You can't see any of them, and you've got
So
one
you don't
on
roll
your
to hit with a
face.
magic missile.
That is true. You do not, but you do have to see your target to cast it.
Okay.
So-
I can pretty much face.
You could actually you could advocacy, so technically you could do that.
Aspirin, I'm shotgun grasping.
Okay.
That's what I said I do. That's what I do. So there's either a disadvantage, so 8 plus my attack modifier, which is 7, so 15.
That hits. Full damage.
Shotgun grasp is 2d8 now. 14.
Shuck it straight off your face.
Does he electrocute himself a little bit too?
Yeah, your hair's straight up.
I'm slightly static, but okay.
So there's not one on me?
There is not one on you.
And
Bats are just flying on out though.
There's
You-
one on those two, right?
correct.
And if I Moonfire Punch one on his chest, would it leap to another bat? Or would
They
it
seem to
leap
get
him?
electrocuted off, so it's kind of hard to say what their behavior would be.
I just don't want the like green flame blade thing to jump from the bat to him. So if I punch the bat.
No, most likely it would jump to one of the swarming bats that are coming out of the hole.
Okay, then let's do that. I will Ring Fist bonus action and then my action Moonfire Punch.
So you're punching Leaf in the face.
Yes, I will punch. Alright, so the different damage thing is for the one that'll jump. That'll be 19 to hit
Hits.
for 14 damage to that bat,
It's dead.
and then 6 damage to another bat that's flying.
Just immolate bats.
White celestial flame sears the bat right off your face.
I'm invisible.
Can you see? Open your
It's
eyes.
invisible!
I'm invisible. You can't see me.
I can't see, but open your eyes so I can see.
It works better if you crouch.
You show a bat in your chest.
Where have you gone?
I don't.
Leaf.
I'm over
So
here.
my goal was just pulling it
Oh
off.
goodness, I was afraid
What was it?
it was celestial saloon interference. Quick, strike the bats down. Sometimes I just like using my own voice.
Well,
I
beat the bat
So
down!
see if I can pull the bat off.
You're
my
going to
chest.
pull the bat off. Well
I don't
then,
have to roll for that.
roll.
Stay a while.
Yes! I've been trying to place that forever, and now I got it.
I don't know what I rolled. for.
Athletics.
Quick,
Help
start
me.
ranting
11.
about Batman.
What?
Start
Can
ranting
I
about
attempt to
Batman.
help?
Yep, well, 11 will do
You
it.
never heard that?
It's a
one?
bat. So you pull the bat, it's flapping around.
I was sitting there watching the Batman movie while we're Bane at the freaking movie theater. My buddy here, like listening to Bane's voice, and he goes, he leans over and goes,
So you detach it. Okay, it's detached.
I couldn't take it seriously.
And I throw it, and I kind of towards Note. I'm like, bad bat.
You throw the bat, which will flap and fly away. Because it can still fly.
I know.
You're like,
Yeah, I'm running like a baseball.
nope, okay. Bats continue to fly out.
Are they, when will they be done? How many bats are
I
there?
will step back to not interfere with that.
Probably between like 30 to 50 bats just.
Like, yeah, like maybe back away so they don't attach to us again.
I can just drop a fireball down there.
What, there's more stuff in there?
Let's not do that. Okay.
Fly away.
I think you of all people would not want to do that.
That's a good point. I don't want to do that. Can we chase them off somehow?
We just wait.
They're flying up and out.
Yeah, they're,
Okay.
They're
they're
like smoke bats. Just, man.
Nature. We should just wait.
I don't know about that. Like, nature is also like horrible, ever-changing, and dangerous.
But that doesn't mean it's not patient. It's patiently dangerous.
I don't believe in
The
that.
red black bats. Flap, flap, flap. Fly away. One little lazy bat's like, flaps away. Dead. Murdered. You protected the light through skewering.
I am firebolting any of them that get within a radius around me.
Okay. Well, so you start burning bats out of the sky because they're like figuring out life.
Yeah, they need to stay away from me. They're not getting my face again.
Okay. So you're bolting any bat within range.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need to
There
kill
are fewer
them.
bats in the world.
You don't need to kill the bats.
I put my hand here.
That's what everyone says. Every time we go into the woods and other things, everything tries to kill me.
It didn't try to kill you, it just wanted to taste your face.
You have
It was right there.
Stop it.
I got him away. Don't worry.
Stop it.
Well, besides the bats that are in the sky that haven't been charbroiled yet, you're okay.
Alright, someone look in the hole. Not
Who wants to look in the hole?
I'll look in the hole.
You have dark vision. Yeah. You see 60 feet down into a tower, and there is more further down, but you can't see the bottom. Big old hole.
Alright, well, I light up my torch.
It
And,
appears to be a hole.
well, I'll light up my torch and scout ahead. I mean, I can still spider climb the next hour or so.
Okay. So you're gonna.
Goodbye.
Like, literally walk.
Oh,
And then I'm holding the torch, like, walking in there.
Is there any like standing points? Because you could technically
Like, I'm
misty
looking
step
for, like, a
into
floor.
like
There are no standing points. It appears to be more like a gigantic freaking shaft.
Well, you guys might want to drop the rope. It's just a silo.
I will tie. I'm assuming we have an extra rope. Tie another rope on.
Just pull that rope up.
Oh no, because we already went to the top of that rope.
Yeah, so you just move it over and like adjust it.
Just move it over to the other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm continuing to walk down.
I'm gonna let them do that. And I'll go there eventually. Rope is my enemy.
That's fair.
And this is climbing is hard.
So what do I
forget
see
how
as I go
difficult it
down?
is to climb.
So more of a silo, more of a silo, more of a silo, more of a silo, more of a silo,
Silo.
more of a silo, more of a silo, more of a silo,
I'm beginning to think this was a grain silo.
more of a silo, more of a silo. Roll insight.
What's the difference now?
Never ending side.
It's probably
Room
good.
guys.
No.
You found the bottomless pit, Rune.
I must investigate this.
Let's see, what do I have actually?
It's fine. Small.
I have
Oh god.
3, so 17.
Yeah, at this point you think you've passed surface level by several feet. You're
Oh.
going down and there's no.
Well, this is continuing to go down. I'm like doing a running commentary of
Yep.
everything as I'm
It's
going.
like, well, this alright.
No, have
I'm
passed!
literally, like,
We're
at-
past the big ground level!
Like as he's been going, like more silo, that's what Rune's been saying. As
More
it continues.
More silo! You see the light just going further and further down.
More silo.
Well, I think we're far past ground level at this point. The rope may not reach all the way down.
Okay.
Just something to keep in mind. Actually, if we want to just go straight down, I can always cast Featherfall on all of us. I can't guarantee we'd make it back
We
up.
don't know where we're falling, so
Fun
maybe.
part.
I agree with this plan.
What's
Nature shenanigans.
oh god, you're just gonna guys to death.
Leaf's like, superhero pose!
Give me a moment.
Let's-
Give me a
let's
moment.
see where the moves lie.
Can you do featherfall and spider climb?
I am checking.
Because that's gonna
Oh
get
my
real.
gosh, this is so awesome.
I think you're
We're
gonna
gonna
fall.
like SEAL Team 6 Halo drop.
Yeah!
I picture us like the parachute, like
Yes.
until they're
Choose a
flat.
five falling creatures within range. A falling creature's rated to descend slows at 60 feet per round until the spell ends. The creature lands with a spell and takes no falling damage. Duration is 1 minute.
Is it
Will we
concentration?
fall for? Let's see, 60 feet for one round. There's what? How many rounds in a minute? Is it 6 or 10?
10.
10 rounds.
So you can fall like about 600 feet.
Do we think this is 600 feet?
If not, I can cast it again.
Drop the torch.
You know what? Why not?
See how long it takes.
Why not? I have dark vision anyway. Drop the torch. So I'm close to the bottom already.
Yeah.
Feather fall distance.
Let's see. What did I say that range you're in? 60, 120, 300, 600? Yeah, about 300.
So, well, judging from the looks of it, if you drop now, I should be able to cast it upon you, and then.
How far do we need to feel like we're gonna
That
die
sounds
before
like
you
an
feather
adventure.
fall?
Well, you have to reach within 60 feet of me.
300.
Oh,
Go.
God, it's
That's it.
We're going. Ready?
Are we
I
going
can
now?
cast it as a reaction, by the
Are we
way.
going?
Can.
As soon as they're within 60 feet.
Okay, so we're just
Yeah.
jumping.
You guys are grabbing onto each other and hopping
Oh my
off.
She's like, I'm so not happy. I'm gonna grab onto the rope and try to
I'm
like.
in.
Well, you
I'm
can always
falling.
change into other creatures and just work your way.
I don't have flat. Well,
Wait,
okay,
you
wait.
did.
Just for that,
I
you have to
fall.
all, you have to all go at the same time. No, wait. Don't drop yet. Don't drop yet.
Too late. They've already all
They're
jumped
very
in.
dry.
Okay, they all dropped. Okay, I said I would have made sure to say they all have to drop
I
at
mean,
the same
with
time.
this group doesn't matter. They'll follow orders very well.
Okay, so as they come within 60 feet, feather fall.
Let's make a plan. I jump in.
Yeah, I stab him. Stabbed.
We're going
Yeah.
one more.
There you go. And now you guys are all literally just like floating down.
I feel like we need classical music for this moment.
So we fall scarily for a little bit, and then we're
Like
like,
how far above them were they above me?
60, 120. Let's just say more than 60 feet. 120.
So you guys would have fallen 60 feet before I would have cast the spell.
They're like, ah,
whenever you're ready.
Oh. As the wayward leaf.
While you guys are floating, I'm just casually walking the rest of the way too. Because feather fall is not a concentration spell.
Good. Very good.
No, see, I'm anything like
Spider climb is. That one isn't.
10.
We are
So you guys
winning.
float your way down to where this torch is, which someone illuminates the area, which appears to be lots of rubble at the bottom.
I don't.
Perception for those that are floating down.
I know.
We're the floating crew.
Ah! Sure, why not?
Why?
We get basically
Selena, guide me.
Like, I know how to get to it.
8.
15.
Oh my mother of Jesus. 17. No, 15. Sorry.
So, you notice that the rubble at the bottom is masonry. You remember while you were going lower into the earth, everything was smooth. So, masonry stone, a rubble at the bottom where the torch is candidly lighting up a small area at the bottom.
Orencia,
Well, we need to dig out. I can walk back.
we remember when we were in the caverns before, it all seemed to be natural stone.
Yes,
As if carved up by rivers or underwater wells.
I do.
The masonry here suggests this is all man-made. I would have
Well,
expected this far
rubble.
underground to be, or what?
The rubble is. Specifically the rubble
Yes,
is.
the rubble.
So they were maybe digging for something?
I just would have expected it to be natural if we were this far underground as well. So wherever we were, it's still likely that people have traveled there. This may or may not be connected.
Interesting. What? So have we slowly cascaded our bodies to the ground?
Yes.
Ah.
Hmm.
Ah.
You slowly hit the ground.
Are there pathways? Because that'd be nice. Are there
Where you can see
just like
between the torch and the dark
It is
vision.
still a silo.
it is still you are just
Nothing else.
You
in a
are-
silo. Congratulations, you found rubble.
Step out.
Terra and
Just keep on going upwards.
You're like ah.
No, through the wall. We're just go. Oh no, it's on the
Into
ground.
like
Yeah, it's on the ground.
1 feet on the ground.
So Misty step up and then over. Right angle. Here we go.
how many spell slots do you have?
I have 2 for 2 Misty steps.
You move 60 feet when you make the rope.
Hey. Said I roll the dice. That's what's
I
happening.
was like, hey,
No.
I have a
I will
dream.
jump first and then the 60.
Hey,
That'll be a
very
total
strong.
of like 70 feet up.
Okay, no.
Isn't there some like thing where I can jump a really long one? Because I'm strong.
What, your vertical
I
jump
can
is
drop
like-
spider climb on myself, cast it on you, and then you can carry us up.
You could learn parkour
Yeah.
and just yell parkour, and then just like side to
Ben just
side.
runs in a circle.
Smiles as well. Dirt
Okay.
bike ball cage, you just-
So what you see as you reach the bottom is that the rubble at your feet, although uneven, is mostly masonry. As you start seeing outward to this large cavernous area, of which there are directions to leave, 3 actually.
Of course.
One that is not at ground level, you'd have to actually climb up to get there on a rather smooth rocky surface. One straight ahead and one right behind you.
If you say straight ahead, can we remember the direction of where we were?
No, not for falling, no.
Draw that out. I remember which direction it is. I walked.
That is true. So before, I mean, at this point, you're going to get a point to the ceiling where you have to start walking like a dome.
I'm not down there yet. I'm still walking.
Yep. It's just the 3 of you right now.
I'll be there in a moment.
Take your time.
Engineer's room has chosen the slower path.
The slower path.
You'd have chosen the dead path if I didn't cast that spell.
I would not have jumped if you were not casting the spell.
Disappointing.
Yes.
Does the chicken lay the egg?
Where else shall we go?
Yes.
There are 3
Or does the
pathways.
egg hatch the chicken?
So,
Well, you're a divination
Is it
specialist.
a pondering
Use
question?
magic. Find a way.
if this was
Like,
the
will the
hole,
chicken lay the egg? Like, I don't know. Will? I guess
Now
she
that
has
it's infected by
to.
this evil undeath, we must bring nature to it.
this is the high one. So this was the silo, and to give reference to where the wings were, the wing was technically in this direction. So that would have been the keep. But you're now several hundred feet below the keep, with one entrance going in this direction, in that direction, and then one hole which is higher up, roughly 40 feet. And you're in a dome. This thing probably is about 50, 60, domed at the top.
In this masonry, there's like rocks and sand and stuff on the
Yeah, it looks like
bottom.
someone like pushed rocks into the hole.
I'll pick up some dust there. Throw up in the air, see which way it leans.
So you throw dust in the air, and a bit of air current goes in this direction.
We shall go here. I point the direction that the wind was coming
From.
Okay. Sure.
Well, wait for me. I'll
He's
be there
technically
at some
just
point.
the 3 of you. You can do it if you leave
Wait for
room.
me.
Can
I'm
I
a
know you have
hustler.
tiny legs, but can you build up
I will pick the
faster?
torch up.
I am
Did
dashing
it
at
go
this
out?
point.
No, I did not.
Alright, I will dash at this point.
Okay. Dashing gnome. You're a dashing gnome.
It still only lets move 50 feet, but still. I'm running.
Let us wait for him in the corridor we wish to go. So-
Yes, leave the gnome
I will
alone in
push
the
him on
tunnel.
there.
Yes,
And
that's a
then
good
I will,
plan. You're all very marvelous
I will-
planners.
Thank you.
Over the bottom.
Everyone screw over the gnome. That's the awesome plan. Yes.
So, like, he's just stuck there.
Over the door, yeah. So he
You're all
can
leaving
go.
me alone in a giant dome under the undead
So,
fortress where we know there may be
and
dragons.
just inside this
Thank
corridor.
you all.
Well, the theory is, are they storing
Okay.
dragons here?
I'm going to die horribly because I am.
Yep. When you finally reach the dome, it looks like your companions are gone.
Well, I was abandoned. And now I'm stuck in the middle of the dome under an undead fortress where there may be dragons. Believe it's time to start rethinking my life choices.
I am Yggdrasil. Believe in me.
Leaf, where the hell are you?
I'm over here. You got me.
Kids,
Can I
can't be
see
seen.
them anywhere?
No! There's an illusion in the way.
Just kidding, I'm an undead.
Where are you fools?
Unveil the torch. I'm right here.
Leaf jumps out through a.
Through this basically a solid wall. Firebolt.
No, I gotta roll. Like, I think I have to. With how paranoid he is from being attacked by everything,
That's fair.
Concentration check.
I gotta roll a check to make sure he, like, doesn't fireball you. Or firebolt in that direction, that something jumped out at him.
That's fine, I have 21 days.
So, do, like, I guess a willpower check, or.
Constitution?
It's like an evens or odds
It's like
thing.
an initiative. Like if you react quickly enough to realize the same instead of somebody else. Go that route.
How do you roll paranoia?
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
I'm trying to figure
Roll a
out.
willpower check.
Okay,
Not a save, a check.
okay, I don't know what.
It's plus whiz. Oh, you fail.
Yeah.
We'll make that easy for you. You fail.
Yeah, there's a firebolt flying in your direction.
We gotta roll to see if you hit him. And you don't.
That's an 18.
Nice try.
Okay, it like grazes past you.
It is all right. Nature's protecting me. We are friends.
Don't do that!
This is how friends greet each other.
No, no, it is not. Is that what Henry told you? Because don't listen to him. He's a pathological liar.
This is how-
We are friends. I greeted you with the bond of friendship.
That is not how friends greet each other. That is how people get attacked.
All right, let me try again. I'll be right back.
No, don't try.
Ah! Is that better? That's
No! Damn it! What? Give you a heart attack? Monry!
I
What are you
can
teaching him?
I can
I
heal
think I'm
if
teaching
your
you
heart is unable to pump. I have the healing ability. You could
Lorenzi, are you teaching him these things?
Why would I teach him to jump out? I already know you're
No.
freaked out about spiders.
Are you learning from Note? Don't learn from cats.
You might be learning that from
Yeah,
MJ.
of course.
That's a fair assumption. That's
Cats can. No, don't learn from cats. You're a person, you're not a cat. Learn from people.
friendly cat. So
Learn from people, don't learn from cats. That is a life lesson.
Life lesson.
people not from cats.
Masterful spellcaster.
If only someone had that in a book somewhere.
No, right?
Leaf falling spell.
So we're gonna go through this
That was
tunnel
fire.
now.
I threw fire at you because you jumped out and scared the crap out of me.
I mean, originally when we fell down the hole. That was very.
I don't know what's happening.
Don't you?
Another path? Okay, I thought it was like
That's
a
the
thing
tunnel.
going around the tunnel.
Can I see where they're at now? Like, is the illusion going?
Yeah.
Okay. What did I say about illusions in dangerous situations when I'm not part of them?
I do not recall.
Don't cast them on me.
I did not cast any illusion on you. It was merely practice. It was just unfortunate timing and events that you ended up on the other side.
Oh yes, I'm still coming down the freaking tunnel. You're in the middle of the tunnel. You hide the tunnel from me, and then have Leaf jump out and scare the crap out of me
That
under
was
the
not-
undead fortress where the dragons are.
This was not my idea. You blame every deception on me.
It's because you're a deceptive individual
Yes, but not
and a
every
pathological liar.
deception you come
Roll
across.
initiative.
Okay.
Just you two.
Just who's two?
Just you two.
Oh, because we're arguing.
Oh, I got nat 20.
You're a deceptive individual and a pathological liar who
I'm gonna
specializes in illusions. How am I supposed to
You
trust
said
you?
we were arguing there.
No, you're not
They're
arguing.
arguing right now. They're having
Because I'm
arguments.
useful.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
you
it's just gonna be
see,
useful
all
as
it
a
took is for
trust
them to be
18.
distracted, for us to get good initiatives.
The more trust, the more use you should get out of it.
Well, that's unfortunate for you and everyone else, apparently.
Not for you.
Not
See, you lose out on my abilities in your research. I do have plenty to offer.
So, you, being further back, hear what appears to be a stampede.
Stampede?
Stampede.
That's
Whoa.
bad.
You hear it behind you. With enough time to do a quick reaction, is something about as large as the size of an angry bull is going your way. It looks very lizard-like. What's your reaction?
My reaction is to get out of the tunnel.
Lorenzo runs away.
Because
so she runs right past us.
Yep, so everyone sees Lorenzo
So
running
it was
away.
coming right at us. Get out of the tunnel. Can
This is why I don't understand.
I yell, get out of the tunnel?
What the hell was that?
I think we need to move.
Yes, unfortunately, you don't get the chance. You'll see Lorenzo booking it.
I'll say get out of the tunnel.
Yes.
As I run. Get
So you're
out
finishing
of
up
the
the last
tunnel.
Well, I'm
Because
not
you're
in the
trying-
tunnel yet.
You're not. Don't worry, Monry is.
Did he beat my initiative?
Hey, how you? Oh,
He had higher
oh
ability.
dear.
You did.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dice with you is not pleasant. It doesn't like you.
I thought.
It was
What the
good.
hell is that?
It's like,
If you'd like.
Could I impose?
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, I know what I think it is. If it is, it's
I'd say it's enough. You only beat yours by 1, so if you want to go up 5 feet to be like, Mom!
Yeah.
you 3D print that.
No, that
It's
is
a Reaper, right?
It's I don't know if it's a Reaper, but it might be. It's the same thing as like Nazgul. It's the ones I was got when Third Eye Comics was doing their thing. Everything was so damn cheap. It was like $2.
you bought
Did you
so
get the
many
Reaper
things.
Kickstarter? It's $100 for like 175 minutes.
What? I'd definitely be looking into
I
that
need to
though.
do that.
You bought so many things.
They're on like
At
week
Third
10 or something though, so like you won't get them until next February. But it's like it is a shit ton because they hit like the 4 million stretch goal, so you get everything, and you even get a like big.
Okay.
300
This thing,
million
which looks a lot like that.
Oh, I knew that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
God.
that thing. Oh, every time.
It leaps.
It looks
It's
like
like,
a mole
oh,
with
be concerned with life as it jumps,
Actually, I know
hitting the
it's probably-
ground.
I don't know any of this.
Sucks to be you guys.
Looks kind of like a mole with a
You just see
skull
one of them?
hat.
You only see one of them. You hear a stampede. Both of you make a strength saving throw and make a dex saving throw.
What
Oh,
Dex?
no.
Yep.
Sure. What am I making?
Picking on
Dex.
worse.
Oh, do I get
Well,
add shit because
reverb.
it's a Dex?
Oh,
Because of shield
You-
Dex?
Based off of what this is, no. This is more balance. You're getting hit with grunt force. You're getting hit with
Thank you.
vibrations.
I'm fucked anyway. 8,
What-
12.
It's all bad.
It's Dagger Town.
So this thing comes forward, leaping pretty much into you, warning you to decide. And as it lands, the vibrations uneven your footing as you also fall. So you get make headbutted. Do, 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 do.
Unfortunate.
Holy crap, this is ridiculous.
Yay! It's not just what you like to hear from the damn
When we get
business.
done with this part of it, like before we go to the temple, like I need to take time.
You need to eat 10 people?
No, so before we go to the temple, until we're done with all this crap, you take downtime for a little bit.
Yep.
You take 30 points of damage
my
Oh.
God.
as you are literally like headbutted and slammed against a wall, like boom, boom, boom,
We
ground.
Get the hell out of here.
We're in a tunnel.
Yeah, but we need to leave. That thing's gonna kill us.
How do you suggest we leave?
I can run up the wall.
I get
Okay, we got
very
you.
strangled to death. I have like a concave chest.
You take 34 points of damage.
Jesus, that would instantly be like, I'd be done.
My God.
It's a good thing you were in the town. Fucker.
My illusion.
That makes sense.
And condemn yourself!
It has large, powerful jaws like a whale. Looks like it could crack some stone.
Can I see the picture of it again? Just
Sure.
'cause-
It's terrifying.
Looks like a shark.
It's like a land shark.
Oh.
It's like a
okay.
desert land shark.
Like, out of character, I want to carry it one of these as a pet so bad.
God damn it, I knew I should have gotten notification. That's the next one. Yeah. I love it. You too.
I love it. So,
Well, I can't fire
Does he run past us or is he like trying to fight?
he's trying to eat you, for the most part, really. So that happens. Well, the good news now is, Leaf, it's your turn.
Well, I stand up.
That's the first thing. That's a good thing
It's
to
like,
do.
whoa.
Have I, would I have had past knowledge of?
This thing?
Yeah.
No.
Of a land shark? Does anyone
No.
know?
This is you are deep in the bowels of the earth. Very few people know anything about this because the thing was sealed.
Could I,
Bring the nature.
speak with it?
Bring that.
Reaction or that would be my?
Just talking.
I don't know if this would count as an animal. I think it's a beast. I think it's different.
Oh, he isn't. No. You guys see a land shark.
That's true. It's a land shark.
We mean you no harm. You're only passing by.
Little tongue waggles at you.
Well, you know.
It's like, well,
Can the
then.
rest of us roll initiative yet? Or?
Yeah, you guys are in initiative order. I just put you there for those who are bickering.
And I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Isn't Shield of Faith a bonus action?
Oh,
I have no idea.
yeah, it is a
Yes.
bonus action. And I will take the dodge action.
Okay. Monri, life is hard, and as is that thing's head.
Alright, stand up.
That's what she said.
Bonus action, heal myself.
No, you know, I told him to kneel heal gas.
Go for
16 healing. from-
Nature jokes.
Depends what you're into.
Then maybe they should get better.
Alright, and I hear, do I see more? You say
Um,
I heard more.
You don't. There's currently with the 6 seconds of chaos. Hard to say if it's echo, reverb, or if there's more coming.
Stop.
It's all bad.
Yeah, effectively, I'd say the more things going through your head is, dear God, that hurts my ribs.
That's fair.
Yeah. So then we will
Oh god, I'm going to die.
Is this the, this is like the big circle part?
Yeah, this is where it opens up.
Alright, then I will disengage.
Yeah, like we just need to not be in a tunnel with it. Is my main thought. Like,
Well, I'll try to get over here,
This is
out of the way, I
awful.
guess.
Yep.
Murder it.
Let's just be more accurate. Now that happens.
Okay. Then that is.
Hold on.
5, 10. I'd have my movement because I still. Alright, that's all I got.
Check something.
You only have 6 seconds. You can't check shit.
I can't cast it slow on it.
Hey.
I just want to see what it does.
Gets less attack, can move or attack.
what?
It gets less attacks.
No, there's just so many words said at the same time.
It can
I
move
hope-
or attack. It potentially can not.
Yeah, but it gets a save. I'm trying to figure out what that was.
Probably versus wisdom.
Saber suck.
It's a saber suck spell.
That's not great. Why don't you do one of those firebolt you did in
Mm-hmm. Well, this roll. I'll tell you if you can.
Wisdom saving throw.
DC is.
Billion.
15.
Run it out.
Is it 15?
Yes.
Okay, passes.
God damn it.
I was hoping it was higher. Is it 15? You raised your intelligence and you have proficiency at level 5. Isn't that?
Proficiency is 3. My intelligence is. So what is the regular spell save? Like, what's
It's 8 plus proficiency plus modifier.
11.
So 11 plus. You don't have plus 5. Okay. You have plus 4. Fair enough. Unfortunately, the beast saves.
Well, that uses up one of my 3rd level spells. I'm not using that anymore this time.
Man, beating things by 1.
3rd level spell.
Another 15. Why not?
Slow, I thought was a good idea, but it's a shitty spell. I'm not using it anymore.
Slow is fantastic if can't hit more than one creature.
Everything in that 40-foot cube.
That's what it's good for, and especially at multi attacks. Like I was very surprised you didn't drop it with the mist creatures because they were multi attacking. But that's cool. They still died.
I didn't have any 3rd level spells when I got.
That's right.
Yeah,
you
we
did
did
not,
not.
Laurentia.
I
You're
had
up.
nothing but cantrips left. That's right.
Okay, so. So we got this thing in there, and I'm out. So I'm gonna just quick baby foxes, all of us, because I saw you guys got hit pretty hard. So 10 hit points for everybody.
Baby Fox Land.
Baby foxes.
Here he is. Here's Baby Foxes.
Baby fox.
Howling at the moon. Well, that's good because he's back and he's getting disadvantage.
Wait, no, I'm not.
Oh, you're not done?
No,
That's your bonus?
that's my bonus. I didn't
Ah.
have to come up with the full thing. I just knew I wanted to do that, so might as well get that in there. Is there any? No, that would be pointless. Can I moonbeam it?
Fuck yeah, you can.
You can.
I'll moonbeam it.
That's going to be a fail. So 2d10 damage
Okay.
on its turn.
On its turn.
Well, it's up next.
Happens to be right now.
Good.
And since I can't do the standard moonbeam funness, I'll have to do this. Where do you want to put it?
I mean, really the front part of him, because if he has to pass through it, then he has to, like, his whole body. So, it's just 2d10, right?
Mhm.
So 5.
Just 2d10. Just, 2 to 20 damage. How much is it?
5. So it's like, well, like,
Okay.
just getting ready to move it slowly.
The beast begins to rear, attempting to chomp at with disadvantage. And yeah, nope.
Not even close.
Close, not that close.
Is he smart enough to get out of the moonbeam? Can he get out of the moonbeam?
Negative. I'm imposing nature on him.
Oh damn, barely. Okay.
Wait, how much did he do for?
Oh, no, he barely missed.
Oh, like what was the roll?
It was the disadvantage roll was 13. So based off of his plus, he was very close to you. So there's a decent chance of chomping on you. That said, he is a beast. He's a monster. He's attempting to chomp on you. Leaves hands on his ground. Defensive posture. Parry. Shield bash. Don't get eaten by the monster. And the next person up would be Leaf.
So he's not smart enough to get out of the moonbeam.
Doesn't appear to be.
Good. That helps.
Or doesn't care enough.
He's like slowly getting sizzled alive by moonlight. It's fine.
It did not appear to even do a lot of damage.
That's fair. It's
You're
like,
effectively like, does he have my
Sunburn?
sunburn? In the spotlight, sizzling with the moonbeam.
I will hold it.
Trying
With all
to
you
take
got.
And I'll take the dodge action.
I just need like an
Oh,
Indian
no.
rope.
Sorry, no. I'll yell. Attack it, that will distract it.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge.
Right, but I can give it disadvantage on its next attack roll, as long as it fails, wisdom save. That is more risky than a dodge action, but I'm guessing these things aren't very intuitive.
Well, if I get one more time, see you later. So
He's dead.
You don't let them lay your hands on you like that?
I'm not going to because I have to dodge to get a disadvantage.
You do have baby
Oh,
foxes.
lay hands like a.
You have lots of baby foxes.
So I will dodge action.
Monry, you're up.
Alright, in that case, I will just do damage to it.
Yes. Yes.
I can't do a whole bunch of healing, but I can do
Dexterity save?
for him to don't die.
That probably has something good in it, but not good enough for that. It fails.
And then it will take 10 radiant moonfire damage.
Yeah, it's more than just a sunburn now. So much pain.
Casual sunburn.
As a crescent arc of like radiant fire.
Bring the nature, Monry!
sears off one of the plates,
Oh, wow. Really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
exposing
One more
its
level, I get to add my charisma modifier to that shit.
What is charisma?
Ring.
I'll beat you.
Magic missile.
Magic missile. Okay.
Whoa. Magic missiles. Huh?
Yeah, only the first level magic missile, but change damage type up to necrotic.
Sure.
Let's see, that's 5, 6 plus 3, so 9 necrotic damage.
See the necrotic dark bolts going through the moonbeam and radiant damage, just like a nice outline.
But this thing is.
Are we being attacked from behind?
This is
That
radiant
was
damage.
being demonic
Feel good.
Lawrence, you're up. The conflicted beast of hunger.
Well, I mean, if it's not smart enough to get out of that, then I'm just going to produce flame edit. Because it's still going to be hanging out in there, so I don't need to move moonbeam.
Mhm.
I like that it's not smart. I think I was going to do this one because the other one's stupid. It's only me for 11.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. No roll.
Roll damage. It's gonna fail its saving.
That's gonna be better for 19.
Fucking awesome.
I rolled
19.
19.
Oh shit.
9 and a 10 on a 2d10.
At this point, it disengages. Backs up.
It's like, oh wait, maybe
that's an
not
opportunity.
in the movie.
Disengage. You don't get shit.
Oh, maybe disengage. Yeah. But he didn't attack.
So it's backing up. It looks pretty fucked up. It's angry. It's bleeding. Doesn't seem like you were an easy meal. It's chomping at the air like an angry, wounded animal.
Good, kill it.
You need to kill it to keep going through this tunnel.
Destroy it before it gets away.
I would just move around, but not my turn.
So it goes back into the tunnel.
Can I see it?
Yeah. Next person up is Leaf.
Alright, can I do my channel divinity, like grab it?
You sure can make within 10 feet and use your action to do so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, what could
You know.
No, it's only 5 foot and it's a 10-foot area, so you can go next.
Okay, yeah, I'll walk up and use my challenge.
Cool. It's actually what, like 60 feet back or something. It's got pretty decent movement. 40. Whatever, it's 40 feet away. So you probably are not going right next to it. You got 10 feet, or do you want right next to it?
I want to do 10 feet.
10 feet away? Okay. Either one. You targeted with pass. So it's a DC. So roots of the earth come to grasp it, and it's like, I am stone.
Made a shark.
Manry, you're up. Things retreated 40 feet into the cavern.
All right, I'll chase after it.
It may,
5, 10, 15, 20,
just so I know, like, what is my spell thing for?
Your DC, it's 8 plus your proficiency plus charisma, and it's versus strength or dexterity.
Oh, so it wouldn't be my strength?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
It's a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I thought it was like a contest thing. Okay.
Nah. Yeah, agents have the worst channel divinity. Just so you know.
All right, I'll get there, and I'm not close enough. So now I will.
Can I suggest that one of you not get next to each other so I can move Moonbeam and not kill you? Thank you. As a light suggestion, I would not just like.
How injured am I? I'm doing okay now. All right, wisdom save for this fucking thing.
Okay.
As Selune will Myrick's mine.
Myrick's mine.
So let's get butterfly.
It fucking fails badly.
All right. And it shall suffer 5 psychic damage and has disadvantage on its next.
No. Okay. Rune.
Fireball.
So you're gonna move in to get.
Yeah, I'll move in a little bit. I got 120 foot range on the fireball, so
Oh,
as long as I
that's
get line of sight, I got it.
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. You have line of sight. That's a mess.
You are jailed.
Laurencia.
Yes. I'm just checking to see if there's a distance on how far Moonbeam is. 60 feet or 30 feet that it can move.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. I know it can. I know there's a restriction.
120.
Okay, so it's gonna go and land
Is it range or
right in the
range?
middle where I can move it.
Okay. So
Pretty much like right in the middle of it, so that it's like movie.
So this thing backs up. It's wounded. It's searing with holy and necrotic damage.
And it's like
The earth attempts to shackle it in place. It tears off. Its mind gets kerfucked. Then you moonbeam its ass,
Yes.
of which it will fail.
12 damage.
In its rage, it leaps forward, smashing against the wall, the window to the wall. So.
Dropping down.
So, in this case, you are both getting a flailing beast in front of you. Both make strength saving throws.
Damn. Did not make an attack roll. Ooh, 16.
That will pass.
Natural one.
That will not. So you're prone. You're like, the wall feels good today.
More than 25?
What?
Yeah.
I'll tell you in a second. It looks like it's going that direction. Yeah, more than 25.
Okay.
Down. So as part of that flailing beast going forward, you're slammed against the wall and you're down. You take fractional damage. You take 9 points of damage.
Oh, boxes.
Did you did you factor in foxes? Okay. And you have the option of getting out of its way or trying to hold it where it currently is. It's just flailing.
Me?
Yeah, you. It's got
I don't
moon.
know anywhere.
Oh, it's
That's all man. What do you want me to do about that?
she moonbeam prod its ass. It did exactly what a moonbeam prod ass did and start flailing forward. So it's flailing
Yeah.
forward.
I'm trying to get out of its way.
Okay.
Drag leaf.
Yeah, I'll if I can step near Leaf, then I'll do that. I can scope by it.
You hear me?
Oh, Mr. Lovely.
You got, wait, you either.
Make a dexterity saving
I
throw.
healed
Me?
myself.
Yes.
Can I do a reaction?
Sure, it's a saving throw. Not a hit.
Okay, like, cause I'm
Misty step?
Yeah,
She can misty step out of the way.
yeah, I have a reaction. I'm Misty stepping back 30 feet.
Further back.
That's near, boy.
Like, towards where Laurencia
I'm
is.
invisible.
Oh, wait, no, should I Misty step in front of the damn?
It got branded in the ass and is blindly just flailing forward.
Okay, I'm Misty stepping the direction it's not going.
It is definitely not going in this direction.
I freaked it out a little bit.
It feels that the wall here is a good place to be.
Oh, don't I remember this wall far.
It's where I threw my first Monterey. Leaf, your death saving throw.
Don't worry. I have
17.
Cool, one save. Monterey.
I do have one. Okay. I will use my action to heal this man, and my bonus action to also heal this man.
So you're laying on two hands?
Yes, I will lay on hands, and then similarly Celestial keep fucking 2 1s on that shit.
You're healing me, though. You gotta expect.
Alright, so,
You gotta go below the average.
come on.
Come on now.
18.
Nice.
Interesting, listen, she knows I'm tired. 18?
Yeah.
Rune.
There's
I'm
one.
fireballing it in the head.
Keep it moving the direction it's going, right towards Laurencia.
I'm gonna moonbeam it first and move out of its way.
Just, you're gonna direct the herd.
I cannot hit shit. I got 11 again.
Yeah, that's a mess.
You were also
Laurencia, this beast looks like going towards you.
That's fine. I'm gonna move moonbeam onto it again, and I'm gonna move out of the way so it's not gonna like.
So where are you putting it?
So,
Clearly, you're capable of directing the beast at this point.
because I mean they're getting injured, they're getting mutilated, and I haven't been hit yet. So I'll put it there because that's gonna keep it moving
Going
forward.
towards you.
And then I'm going to actually move out of its way so that when it flails out, it won't
You're
flail
gonna,
out at me.
you're gonna pull a dragon out to the dragon's den, sort of thing.
Murder them all.
All right, roll your damage. I'll tell you if it saves or not. It does not.
6 damage.
Just for reference, it looks quite bloodied. Bloodied, seared, angry, making sounds.
That's fair. Should I like throw like a red clock? Come for me.
It's
Shark thing.
bad hell. Just it actually died back away. So it is from here 80 feet away. Actually, just does that? It jumps and it goes into the ground. It's in the ground now.
Oh, it's underground.
You disappeared?
It charges out of there and it jumps and burrows in the ground, making a gigantic hole. See a shark fin though. It's a land shark.
Should we still see its fin?
Yes.
Hell, bloodies. I hate bloodies.
Well, guess what's gonna go on to his fin? Well, burn his
Well,
fin.
Leaf is first. Leaf has come back from death yet again.
And
And
And I will run towards the direction that it went under the ground,
okay.
as far as I can go.
So
Not hitting the moonbeam.
right.
Not hitting, but specifically not hitting. the-
Dodging the beam.
10,
Judging
20,
the
30, 40. Okay. You see a shark fin.
Okay. Come at
Monry.
me.
Yes.
You're up.
Let me.
he's over here.
Can I get through the fucking window?
You can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
10.
it's a 10 feet
10.
area space, so you can go around it.
So it's not.
Yeah, so
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So is that within melee distance, so if I could punch its fin?
Oh no, it is further down in the ground.
Oh, so I don't see
It's
fin.
40 further feet away and in the ground.
Oh.
That's the first 40.
You're better off blasting because it's probably moving.
Yes, then it can make a dexterity save. As I will try to. It fails. Fire. Oh, it passes?
It fails.
Fails.
Oh, fails. Fuck yeah, so max damage. 16.
Okay.
Radiant. Well, sure.
I just like the idea that we're just attacking its fin.
It
Its fin's just gonna,
no
like,
longer has a
singe
fin.
off.
So
Yeah.
now it's nothing. You blew up its fin. With that damage, it's like, I see a fin, fin gone.
So now we don't know where it is.
A useful reagent, surely.
Oh, we'll be harvesting this bloody thing when we're done. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, Rune, you're up. There's nothing to target.
There's nothing to target.
The fin's gone.
we kind of
But
merged.
there's a hole, right? And that's a hole?
There's a hole they originally went into. Yeah.
But it's beyond.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move
Go to the hole.
about here,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I am holding my action to cast a firebolt the moment I freaking see it.
Okay. Rancia.
So do I see the ground moving at all? Like, I don't like. Is it moving? Was it moving around as we were standing looking at it, or was it just like stopped? Had a fin there, and he attacked the fin.
Hard to tell in the chaos of battle. What you saw is that it
I'm okay.
ran out of that tunnel, jumped, bird the ground like it was water, then started going through the ground like it was water, and then the fin's gone.
The tunnel, is it similar ground
Yeah,
to
stone.
that? So it burrowed into stone.
Yes,
So in theory, it could burst out of stone.
that's a good theory. So the fact that how hard there is because this thing goes through stone and bone.
Okay. Because I was going to think I can go into the tunnel and wait for it to pop out, thinking you wouldn't be able to go through the tunnel. Like, it wouldn't be like, surprise, out of the tunnel.
It could probably
It
do
can
that.
come up anywhere.
It can go beneath your feet and be like Jaws.
I should have walked onto the wall. That wouldn't matter. That wouldn't matter either.
That would be
So
if you
I'm
wanted
going
this,
to-
This is like.
If it goes
Yeah, go into the tunnel.
Wagga wagga.
I should have misty stepped onto the damn ceiling.
Yeah, you live and you learn. You do have that spell up though. It's pretty cool.
Is turning into an animal concentration? If I turn into an animal, can I still control Moonbeam?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to turn into a spider, get up on a wall, and move Moonbeam
Are you
out.
gonna move first because spiders move like super slow.
Well, yeah, so I'm gonna go. Right, I'm gonna move towards a wall and then get up so that it can't like surprise.
You're a tiny, tiny
3
spider.
hours later.
You can always be a bat and just fly.
So
can't,
first,
can't do flying.
I can't do flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have flying speed. Otherwise, yes, I don't have. I have climbing speed. So I'm going to move Moonbeam out into the middle of the big area. So out here, just in the general area,
Sure.
on the off chance it pops up. I'm like,
giant spiders.
That's your
You can
standard
be a bigger
action to do
spider.
that though.
oh, I can't just like pop and
And
turn.
shape changing is also a standard action because you're not a moon druid.
Oh right.
If so, you'd be like a turtle.
So I'll leave Moonbeam where it is, turn to a spider, and go up because I can still
You
control.
can't turn to a spider. It would leave Moonbeam where it is.
Yes.
Okay, I said move Moonbeam
No,
where
leave it where it is.
You're like a newspaper size.
go
like,
into the wall,
squishable spider.
turn into a bigger spider, just something that just gets me up on a wall. I don't really care the size.
Spider.
I just
You're a
want,
spider.
I just want it to not be able to grab me
Okay.
while I'm standing on the ground.
I'm just saying, like, it comes down to, like, accidentally squishes you because you're that tiny.
I don't know what size spider I can be.
Okay, well,
Tarantula size spider.
because it would be hella anticlimactic if the thing just ran away. This thing does come out in total theatrics. Out of the ground! Going to eat your face! Roll your attack.
And the fireball. Alright, let's give you a shot. Come on.
And impose disadvantage.
Come on. What happened?
Well, there's two things that might happen. One, do you hit this or not? To roll to hit. As Mondri is.
16.
We'll miss.
And now it goes disadvantage.
How much inspiration you guys got?
I think we have like one left.
You have two.
Can I use a point of inspiration to blast this thing?
You roll with advantage.
Good shot. That's 21. No, 22.
Trying so hard. Wow. Okay. What's the total amount?
I hit with it. I rolled a 22 on it.
That hits. Yeah, hits dragons.
And he's got that's 16 fire damage.
Just enough. So he gets out of the air and you blast him. So you're getting ready to impose disadvantage or shield. You don't need to. Right in the side. Skirts right by you. Roll that saving throw. Just kidding. You don't have to.
I was gonna hit him in the face with my shield and be like, yeah, that's right.
So this thing gets up, which is like a truck. Truck comes out of the ground. You wing it. He no longer has life. So he's like, lands on his side, skids forward. Dead. Without a fin. He's finless.
I stopped him.
His foot, I claim this. It's my victory.
Nature has been given its due course.
Sure, let's harvest it.
Okay.
Let's harvest it.
That's part of
Turn
our
back to
ritual.
an elf now that he said okay.
That's part of
we're
our
going
ritual.
back in.
We need to sense, are there any more? I couldn't
we hear
tell whether
voices?
it was a Leif that there were more.
Close my eyes. Can I sense any more?
Leif, where have you gone?
I am communing with nature. One moment.
So
Turned invisible.
there appears,
more.
when the chaos of battle comes down, you don't appear to hear any further stampeding.
So it's maybe,
In the first 5 minutes, you're greeted by that, however.
in theory, it may have been an echo, but it also could be that there's more through here.
We should,
Then we will be careful.
yes.
We have to come
We
back
should
to
take
this later.
samples from this creature.
I'd walk over
We
with the
killed
thing.
it. It's magical. There's things that could be used.
Just keep the thing in
Well,
your back.
just so you know, time check, it's 11:31.
I do have to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes. So I
That's a
think
good stuff.
it's a great stopping point. You've killed a boulet.
And we're gonna have Ben, surprise, come back.
You can figure out what you want to do with the boulet or your next choice of action. I'm going to say Ben is late to the party. Maybe he didn't
Still
land
kind of
well.
falling.
Yeah, just
Just not functional ways.
Hold on!
Guys,
Get
there's
in
a
there.
lot of noise and shaking.
I saw the rope on the tower. I just decided to investigate.
He did run down. He just
Yeah,
spotted
he
his
did.
way run down.
He
was-
all
he
those
was
key
settling
points to
your
get down here. Oh no, he's got
Yeah, he's
safe
got
fall.
safe fall.
Yeah.
So he's just like,
I want to
But
make
he
sure.
did, like,
He was
Yeah.
trying to convince Note to come up, and Note's like, no.
I'm not,
No, did not feel like that.
I'm not doing that.
I would recommend we short rest.
I just blew off.
Says the warlock. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys like short rest as much as I do, but I would love it. Because I could 3d8 heal somebody and then short rest, but that's through my house or my slot.
So, fun session, lots of exposition. Gotta kill Belay. Love Belays.
I'm tearing out one.
There isn't a single DM alive at present that isn't like a land shark.
I want one. Like, I remember it was an old one of the older D&D or Pathfinder ones where there was actually a nightly order that rode them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to turn into make a cool
I know
harness.
what all the creatures are, like if you show me the picture, because I had minis of them, but I have no idea what they do or their stat block.
Yeah.
I'm just like, alright, cool.
That's the same thing. That's like if I tell him, I was like, oh, it's a Belay. It's like, okay. Is
I
it
mean,
French?
Inklin's also
is it a bread?
Oh my god, that's something.
I knew exactly what those growls were when you were describing. I was like, oh yeah, I know what that looks like. I have no clue what it's about to fuck me with, but I know what it is.
Oh yeah, they're brutal.
Yeah, like there's a lot of different orders that ride a lot of the weird creatures. There's at one point there were illithids that rode in like cysts in the mouths of purple worms. Oh yeah.
Worms.
There's a YRMS?
There's a Y in worms, yes.
Buddies.
So, MVP. Right.
Monry.
Monry?
I don't know. Thinking.
Yes.
There's a lot more talking than was anything else.
Well, that's because last session was basically a
Yeah,
BBEG
that's
battle.
True.
And it tends to come and go in waves. Crazy battles, expedition, crazy battles.
Yeah, it's getting me for right now.
There's a quiver down there.
Woo! It's
Oh, that's
quivering.
my quiver. I haven't shot bows and arrows in a while. And also a note.
No tech.
Yep.
There's no take. A monster kitty.
You've discarded them today.
I have. So.
I don't know the dice. Still show me.
Not you. It's Stewart,
Ooh.
the nature couch.
I'll go with Monterey first.
Okay, 2 for Monterey.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Good. That's exactly how this works. Well, you'll get a lukewarm of amount of meh XP. Or
Whatever.
125. So who's UD?
I'm gonna go with Leaf.
The wrench, yeah. She needs to do much.
That's true.
I was gonna go with Rune for all of the
That's-
attempts.
So you're the tiebreaker unless you vote for yourself.
Room could be.
This for underdog? or
Yeah.
something?
You got Evelyn.
I say the right.
Okay.
Does that mean as the underdog?
Yep.
What's the?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
MVP.
Is 125 experience.
I'll think about it, but
Sure.
I live with
Fortunately, you live with me, so we won't have to worry about not getting it.
Yep.
Hey, where's the bathroom?
That's
Right
all-
around the corner.
right around the corner.
You've been calling for like 7 months. You don't know where the bathroom is.
It's downstairs. Well, there's one downstairs. There's one every floor.
What's on every floor? Every floor gets a bathroom.
You can pretty much like, randomly walk into a room and there's a pretty good chance of being a bathroom.
Because there aren't many rooms.
There aren't many rooms. It's an open floor plan.
I'm just gonna leave my guy.
It's fine. Makes life easy.
Alright, let me make sure I wrote down all those names.
Of the important and
Fallon and Bara, the main gate. Fred, Susan, Bastion and Pete.
oh yeah. Wait a long time to use that one.
I was sad Andrew wasn't here when it
One,
first came out.
I know.
So, something I just realized
What's
that's
up?
making me a little jealous is the spell Moonbeam sounds so awesome.
And
I
you don't
want-
have
I want
it!
so bad. I know that as soon as I get to the Selene Temple, I'm gonna see
But please give me.
Like, what can I do to just
Get
know how to do
Like, I
Moonbeam?
just want.
Because I have Flaming Sphere, but that's like, it doesn't fit as good. So I want to try to petition one of the priestesses of like, hey, can I forget this one spell that I never used to get another one that's very similar? So it's like concentration and damage constantly.
And
Like
Moon.
Moonbeam and
I mean, the easiest way to get around that since you're warlock is it's an invocation.
Oh my god, look at it. So what?
The easiest way to get around that is if since you're warlock, it's an invocation,
Just.
Moonbeam.
corridor
And it's-
moonbeams.
not
I'm
something
getting
that
to
takes
you.
up spell slots like the other ones. Basically, Malo after another level 2.
Yeah, but the invocations are like once per long rest.
Yeah.
Like that, which sucks.
Well, then it would be like that, but cast as like 3rd level or something. There's ways of going around it. We'll figure it out. Use it for
do
UD.
I get another? When do I get the next invocation? I don't think I get it until 7. The next one I want is a tome in the UA, Tome of Leviticus or whatever it is. But it's like as a reaction, you get 10 temporary hit points per warlock level.
Holy shit.
As a like once per short rest, so you're like
Once per short rest?
Oh, is it short or long?
I hope that's long because otherwise, per short rest, you get
Yeah, you like
70 temp hit points?
No, but
What?
it only lasts for 1 turn.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you're encased in a block of ice.
Oh.
So it like takes 1 hit.
So it's kind of like shield, but it's ablative.
Right, and it's in ice, so you're still vulnerable to fire damage.
Got it.
Let me double check that, because that's when I got hit with that thing with 3rd damage. I was like, oh, I wish I could just like
Fucking bullets.
fucking take it. But you lose your next turn. 'cause it's still encased.
See ya.
See you next week.
Yep.
Yeah, later, buddy.
I'll talk to you guys on Skype.
Yep, and that's where I'll put the session XP as I'm no longer saying it verbally.
Because that's.
I like it better when it's written.
Don't worry.
Yeah, so it's 10 temporary hit as a reaction when you take damage.
You guys never take downtime.
And 2 minutes left.
I'm really trying.
You did try so hard. You guys, and you're not gonna get it after this either because you're gonna have to go to the temple afterwards.
No, after this, we're gonna take downtime after we get out of there. We have to have like at least some time after this.
I think we're on session 14. You've taken like 1 week of downtime because someone died.
We took 2 weeks of downtime total.
Total, right?
Yeah,
Once when you got there,
yeah, well,
because it was
we
like
take
forced
over.
after an outpost got raided. It takes a catastrophic event for you guys to use downtime.
The problem is, Rune's gonna get pissed off soon and just not go with the rest of the party.
It's like I've got research. I've got homework to do, guys.
Like, the entire
I can't go to the party.
His entire point is gathering stuff for research. Now he has all of these research topics and he can't do anything.
What's gonna really suck if you come back and something's missing?
Dad,
He's
you want to see him go straight down the dark side?
it's like I'm Sith Lord now.
Like he will go complete like Vader. Like I'm murder Padawans. I don't care.
The laycocks are now laymen.
Like he will burn down the settlement to find out who has it. Although he's immediately going to blame Evelyn now.
Of course.
Which means he will ally with anyone against the candle.
Because you conspire against the crown, is what they call that.
If they stole all of his research, yeah.
You can't prove it though.
True, but she stole it from him already in his mind.
In his mind, yes. Oh man. So we have 4 viewers. One said hello.
Woo.
Scoot Illithid said hello. Also, James said hello from Vegas. I don't think you had a chance to meet him. No. Okay. All right. Well, drive safe.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
We will kill stream shadow.
I mean, if I could drive through, I got a lightsaber.
Just play it, girl.
There.
Do we get a holy avenger if I do evil?